entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Black Picasso, first round knockout, sweet science, we silence you haters, shout out the Mac Mob. Big fish, you trolls can't swim with the sharks. Dinging on him with a straight jab to the jaw. Now he leaking in his corner, hit that thumbs up button, let's debate. Who can test an eye? I will fucking wait. Full court pressure, Coach K until I retire. Mosquito spray you haters away, shucking and jobbing. L Boogie tapped in too, let's talk this boxing. Subscribe, like, and smash on that naughty bell button. Me and Mac like the new Shaq and Kobe. Hall of Fame the game, all our gloves is golden. They too moist, I'm the one, I'm the voice. Just face it, straight facts, listen straight to the point. No other option, this shit colossal. You're now tuned in to Black Picasso. No other option, it's Black Picasso. Let's talk this boxing.
Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every one of you guys hit that like or dislike button. Don't forget to put some motherfucking Coach K Duke full court pressure on that sub button if you're new to the channel. And be sure to ring that noti bell so you can be notified via email each and every time your boy E Thriller, aka Hamrothstein, aka the Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words on the sport of boxing whenever I feel like it. And once again, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, first things first, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on my YouTube account, my Facebook account, my Twitch account, my IG account, and my Twitter account. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to everybody in the Wolf Pack. Shout out to the entire Thriller Nation for pulling up. Somebody drop something in the comment section and let me know up in this bitch. And also, before I get started, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me in this bitch. Can y'all hear me loud and clear? Because I don't want to start cooking and my mic be fucked up. So once again, somebody drop an E3 or a Black Picasso, BP or something in the chat before I go in on this on these several topics that I wanted to talk about real quick. But I hope everybody had a blessed day. Today is Tuesday. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July. But before I get into what I'm going to get into, I want to give a quick, huge, and I repeat, huge shout out to my motherfucking brother, Louis Contra, a.k.a. LC, a.k.a. Contra Combs, for lacing your boy E Thriller up with a brand new intro, man. I really appreciate it. I hit the nigga up a couple of days ago like, man, I need a remix, man. You got to put my niggas in this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody that come on the panel, everybody that supports your boy E Thriller, the Black Picasso, he made the shit shake in the weekend, man. So once again, I hope y'all enjoyed that new intro that I just played. And hopefully everybody came in time to hear the new intro. And if y'all want me to run that bitch one more time for my boy Contra Combs, y'all let me know in the chat. You understand what I'm saying? And then we going to talk about this Floyd Mayweather, Terence Crawford, and Errol Spence shit. As a matter of fact, I got 45 people in this bitch. Please hit the like button. Pretty please. I got 23 likes. That lets me know it's 23 motherfuckers in this bitch just eye hustling. Please hit the like button. Pretty please. But let me roll this intro again for my nigga, man, because I truly appreciate it. And once again, this is E Thriller, man. Salute.
Black Picasso, first round knockout, sweet science, we silence you haters, shout out the Mac Mob. Big fish, you trolls can't swim with the sharks. Dinging on him with a straight jab to the jaw. Now he leaking in his corner, hit that thumbs up button, let's debate. Who can test an eye? I will fucking wait. Full court pressure, Coach K until I retire. Mosquito spray you haters away, shucking and jobbing. L Boogie tapped in too, let's talk this boxing. Subscribe, like, and smash on that naughty bell button. Me and Mac like the new Shaq and Kobe. Hall of Fame the game, all our gloves is golden. They too moist, I'm the one, I'm the voice. Just face it, straight facts, listen straight to the point. No other option, this shit colossal. You're now tuned in to Black Picasso. No other option, it's Black Picasso. Let's talk this boxing.
Already, man. Salute to my nigga Contra Combs, man, for lacing me up once again, man. I really appreciate it, man, from the bottom of my heart. Now, let's get into this real shit. So y'all see the title of tonight's show. It says, and I quote, "Is Floyd Money Mayweather trying to steal the spotlight from Terence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence Jr.?" Because Floyd Money Mayweather said, and I quote, If the fight gets made, you will either hear it from me or Fight Hype, right? Didn't he say that shit the other day? I played it on several of my last 2 live streams, right? Well, earlier today, Fight Hype took it upon themselves to upload a video entitled Floyd Mayweather Breaks Down Spence versus Crawford Shit Caller Knowledge. Just to paraphrase it, right? And then, so the title really had me thinking Floyd was about to announce the fight due to the rumors that had been circulating through these YouTube streets, you know, with these old clickbait ass channels saying that the fight was going to be announced on the 4th of July, right? Well, the lie detector determined that bullshit was a lie because the fight was never announced, and today is the 5th, obviously, and we haven't heard anything since up until this afternoon from Floyd Money Mayweather. So without further ado, YouTube, once again, I do not own the rights to this content. This is for educational purposes only. I want y'all to hear what Floyd Money Mayweather had to say in regards to Terence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. DJ E Thriller, roll that clip.
Okay, this is the breakdown. Okay, I brought Jay Prince into the sport of boxing, right?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yep. You good?
I brought Jay Prince into the sport of boxing. He was helping me with independent music, and the ultimate goal was for us to get fighters, and then we become business partners.
Mm-hmm.
Our contract came to an end. He went his way, I went my way. Simple and plain. Now, a very, very smart, shrewd businessman, Al Heyman, we come together. Mm-hmm. We do a business deal. And I upheld my end of the bargain. He upheld his end of the bargain. And we stuck together. We knew what we wanted to do. We had certain goals we wanted to accomplish. And the ultimate goal was to always make sure that the talent gets paid the most, not the manager or the promoter. That has always been the ultimate goal from the beginning. And that's what we talked about from the beginning. And that's why we were able to be so successful.
Okay, so notice how we are 1 minute and 28 seconds into this interview, right? And this man has yet to mention anything pertaining to Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. But I'm painting a picture here. Of course, I got the timestamps, but I want y'all to see where I'm going here. Roll that clip.
Now, when you look at boxing, mm-hmm. I feel like I showed the fighters the green print, meaning that it's just like, I feel like I'm like Harriet Tubman. It's not showing certain how to escape, you know, through the Underground Railroad. I built the Underground Railroad. I built the tunnels. Mm. So remember, I told you this before. If the best fighter in the sport of boxing, the highest grossing fighter in boxing history, show you guys that I left a company which is top ranked. Yeah. Right? As soon as I left them, the first fight I left them, I made more money in the first fight that when I left them. Mm.
And listen, I'm not even trying to be funny, y'all, but what in the fuck does that have to do with the title of this video? I mean, come on, Floyd, but let's run it, bro.
This is the truth.
Fact.
So now we look. I say, when I talk to Terence Crawford, I'm proud of you. I text him all the time. I'm proud of you. I text Errol Spence all the time. I'm proud of you because I'm proud of my people.
And once again, it took him 2 minutes and 38 seconds to talk about Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. Let's just keep that in our back pocket. Roll that clip. As a matter of fact, I got about to run my 71 people in here with 41 likes. That means I got 30 motherfuckers in this bitch just eye hustling in my nigga B-Mac voice. Make sure y'all go sub up to the Mac Mob. That's THEMACKMOBB. Please go hit the like button and please smash that noti bell and put some motherfucking full court pressure on that sub button for my nigga B-Mac. But can y'all niggas please hit the goddamn like button? Pretty please. Let me roll this clip.
I will always be proud of my people first. I will always support my people first. right? So we look now. Now Terence Crawford is in a lawsuit with Top Rank, right?
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson, a silver medalist, right? He just fought a fighter, and he looked unbelievable. And the fighter that he fought, he's a hell of a fighter also that he fought, right? Yep. But guess what? Top Rank show you how much respect they got for Shakur. They made Shakur the B side and made his opponent the A side, and they wasn't even selling Shakur Stevenson apparel. Okay, they wasn't even selling.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, in Thriller Nation, what in the flying fuck does that have to do with the biggest fight in the sport that is left that we all have been itching and salivating for 5 fucking years and counting? What does it have to do with that, Floyd? I digress. I'm going to roll this whole interview because I want y'all to see the picture I'm trying to paint.
Shakur Stevenson apparel, right? I mean, and then you look, and everybody was saying, "We want to fight Tank. We want to fight Tank. We want to fight Tank." And I'm not talking about Shakur. I'm just talking about everybody in general, right? If I'm not the best at what I do, then why is everybody talking about my fighter? Why is everybody chasing my fighter?
Right.
Okay. How did Canelo blow up? Canelo got blow up because he was fighting on my undercard. Every time I fight, he would fight on my undercard. Yeah. And the ultimate goal was to build him up to fight me.
Which is exactly what y'all did.
Okay. So we're going to make this make sense. So we're the smart ones. We are the same ones that went over there. Me and Al are the same ones that went over there. We first of all, we beat the CEO of Golden Boy, which is Oscar. We knocked him off the block, right? Okay. Shane Mosley was signed to Oscar, right?
Yep.
We beat him. Marquez was signed to him, right?
Yep.
We beat him, and we can keep naming fighters. The list goes on and on, right? We knocked all 8 fighters off the block, right?
Yep.
We know, Floyd.
And guess what we did?
We know. Okay. What's next?
Lift them up and dust them off and say, guess what? We're going to continue to do business with you guys. So now we look. It's okay to go in a guy's backyard and fight, right? Because we all got to do it.
Sure.
We all got to do it. But one thing that we're not going to do, you look at Devin Haney, right? Okay, he proved himself by going over into Kimboso backyard in his country and beating him. But then it's okay to do a rematch, but we got to do a rematch.
Again, Floyd. I mean, see, this is why I can't interview fighters right here, because this nigga, I don't even know who was interviewing Floyd, but why is he just sitting here let this nigga get off topic? Bruh, didn't nobody ask you about Devin Haney or George Kambosos or Gervonta Tank Davis? We want to know about Errol Spence versus Terence Bud Crawford. That's it. No exceptions, no substitutions, Floyd. We don't want to hear about none of this other shit that you continuously ramble about each and every fucking time you do an interview. We don't want to hear this shit. But I'm going to roll this shit just so y'all can get where the fuck I'm going. And make sure y'all hit that goddamn like button because my likes not adding up. I got 81 people in this bitch with 53 likes. Please hit the goddamn like button. Pretty please. Matter of fact, let me skim through this shit, man. I think it was towards the end where he said something that was kind of something.
42 of my houses. I still got all my buildings in New York. So.
Stuff, whatever you say, that's what it is.
when I tell you this.
I don't know anybody else in the world that can do that. So actually can speak to Al Heyman on a daily basis. I don't know anybody else in the world that can do that. So when I talk to you about PBC stuff, whatever you say, that's what it is.
when I tell you this, it's so crazy. When I tell you this, it's all one umbrella. I don't care about having the Mayweather name. I mean, it's so much stuff that I own out here in the world, so many different clubs, so many different businesses. People don't even know. A lot of my enemies can be somewhere partying in one of my nightclubs. I don't even say nothing. I laugh. Because like I always say, you got to watch my posts when I post on social media. A lot of time I say,
okay, and to me, I'm done with this interview. But to me, I think that was a shot at Errol Spence because Errol Spence tweeted this on his Twitter page on June the 4th, 2022. He said, "There's one person that have something to do with my career from the beginning to most likely the end. Everybody else is just around." Now, everybody and their mama know he was taking a subliminal shot at Floyd Money Mayweather, who has been inserting himself into these contract negotiations with Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, and Al Heyman and the PBC with Mayweather Promotions. Because at the end of the day, everybody knows Floyd has been campaigning to sign Terence Bud Crawford since day one. I mean, even when he was with Top Rank, he says nothing but great things about Terence Bud Crawford. It is what it is. Now, back to what I was saying. It seems as though to me, y'all let me know if I'm tripping in the chat, but it seems as though to me that Floyd is on a motherfucking mission to promote himself by telling us some shit that we've already heard a trillion times over. I mean, god damn, Floyd. How many times are you going to tell us about your accomplishments? The Rolls Royces, the indoor pools, the outdoor pools, the big boy mansion in Vegas, the mansion in LA with the jacuzzi in the living room, the private jets, the multiple skyscrapers in fucking New York, the 42 homes across America. Or how could we ever forget the working smarter and not harder? I mean, how many times are you going to tell us that you are the B-side to Oscar De La Hoya before you turn into your own fucking boss? Or what about the goddamn smart investments that we have to hear time and time again? I mean, goddamn, Floyd, how many times are you gonna say this shit, bro? I wait. I will fucking wait, because you and I both know, any and everybody that follows my show know that Floyd Money Mayweather, along with Bernard Hopkins, are my two favorite boxers in the motherfucking sport of boxing. Yeah, I said it. And I didn't stutter. But see, some of the shit that Floyd be doing, for example, this type of shit, I ain't rocking with it. Because, nigga, you didn't give me anything that I did not already know about Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, which has led to the fucking rumors and the speculation. And the fight was going to be announced on the 4th, and now it's not being announced. And the fight was done 2 or 3 months ago because Bud had signed a 2-fight deal to fight Keith Thurman and then Errol Spence. And then it went from that to saying, oh, well, Bud is pricing himself out now. Bud wants $25 million. And speaking of which, where in the flying fuck did that bullshit come from? I mean, which one of you stupid ass niggas on YouTube or on fucking Facebook boxing groups or Twitter groups, who came up with this narrative? Because I kind of find it funny and extremely odd that everybody knows what Terence Crawford number is, that everybody knows what Terence Crawford is demanding in terms of trying to make this fight, right? But don't nobody know what Errol Spence wants? I mean, because you niggas keep telling us that he's the A side. Okay, I will give you that. I am so beyond talking about who is the A side. 60-40, 55-45, 70-30, 80-20. I can give 2 fucks who is the A side and the B side. You understand what I'm saying? But one thing I am getting so sick and tired of is niggas coming up with these fucking fictitious ass videos and narratives to try to spin it as though Terence Bud Crawford, the same nigga that has been calling this nigga out for 4 to fucking 5 years now, is all of a sudden ducking now that they in negotiations. I mean, where they do that at? Like, where was this same goddamn energy for Errol Spence, who had a fucking plan, who wanted to go the easier route before he knocked out Sean Porter. Then he wanted to collect the belts and do all this other fuck shit. None of you Errol sexuals had a problem with that. Y'all told your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, the nigga had a plan. Be patient. He said he was going to do what he said he was going to do, which was cleaning up his side of the street, and then he was going to fight Terence Crawford last. So now that we done got to this point where, hey, this fight could be made any day now. Now y'all niggas telling Bud to hurry up and sign a contract that don't fucking exist, because I don't know how many times I got to play Steven Espinoza and Floyd Money Mayweather saying those reports are not true. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? But yet and still, I have people hitting me up on my DM on IG. I have people DMing me on goddamn Facebook and Twitter saying Bud is stalling the fight. He asking for $25 million. And whenever I ask them, okay, where is this shit coming from? Who is this resource, this reliable or credible source that this shit is coming from? Don't nobody never tell me nothing. Nothing. And I just don't understand why. Why? How are you niggas so goddamn gullible whenever it comes to this fucking fight? It just doesn't make any sense to me, man. But once again, I got 93 people in this bitch with 62 likes. As a matter of fact, it looked like I got some super chats, but I ain't got no notifications. YouTube hating on my shit, but it is what it is. My shit lagging. Hold on. Who to send me a super chat, man? I really appreciate it. I ain't getting no notification, but it is what it is. I got 95 people in this bitch with 63 likes. Can y'all please hit the goddamn like button? It's free. It don't cost a motherfucking dime to hit the like button. Can we get the likes up to 100? You understand what I'm saying? But as far as this shit, man, I think Floyd is doing this fight a disservice because at the end of the day, let's just call a spade a spade. Floyd wants to muscle Terence Crawford into signing with Mayweather Promotions. And I'm going to be honest, man, I don't think they are going to let Bud come in and do a one-off like he or Canelo because he doesn't generate the amount of money that a Canelo can generate with sponsorship and selling pay-per-views and having a Mexican fan base. I mean, we got to call a spade a spade. So really, I don't think this shit is going to happen unless it's advantageous to Al Heyman, to Floyd Money Mayweather, and to the fucking PBC and Mayweather Promotions. So maybe that's the holdup. I don't fucking know. I am no insider. I don't have any sources, nor do I claim to be one. I'm just giving you guys my personal opinion whenever I don't have facts. I would tell you when I don't know something. I'm cool with that. I ain't God. And nor do I know everything about the sport of boxing, which is why I'm going to lean on my panel tonight to give me y'all personal opinion, because do y'all really believe that Floyd Money Mayweather is trying to make this fight happen? Because I got a poll right now, and it says, is Floyd Mayweather stealing Spence and Crawford shine? So far, 54% are saying yes, 19% are saying no, and then the other 26% are saying, nah, E3, he's trying to make the fight. So y'all let me know, man. Make sure y'all vote, and please hit that like button. Pretty please. But yeah, man, I mean, I just don't understand the logic behind some of this shit, man. Like, where is all this coming from? Don't nobody know what Errol Spence want. Don't nobody know what Errol Spence want. Do he want 20 million? Do he want 30 million? 35? I don't fucking know. But one thing I kind of find funny and strange is it's always on one side, which is Terence Crawford. But it's coming from a guy that don't even talk. The nigga don't even talk. And let me roll a couple of clips because I'm going to paint this picture for y'all real quick because a lot of y'all tend to get amnesia. Bud ain't no stupid ass nigga. He know what the fuck is going on behind closed doors and behind the scenes and what it may or may not take in order for this fight to happen, right? So let's go to this interview right here. Once again, I do not own the rights to this material. This is for educational purposes only. DJ E Thriller, roll that clip.
Likes to do, then that's on him.
Right. I got to ask you, Terence, now that you are independent, you don't have a promoter at the moment, do you plan to take the Canelo route, which is sort of doing fight-by-fight basis with networks and different promoters, or do you want to, attach yourself with one specific promoter?
I don't know. Whatever makes sense for Terence Crawford career.
Mm-hmm.
That's what, I'm looking forward to. Mm-hmm. But right now, I'm still, exploring my options.
Okay. A lot of people were a bit disappointed when we heard that Errol Spence was going to be facing Ugas. Granted, it's a unification fight, so of course it's always great, but a lot of people still want to see you two. Now there really isn't anything holding you guys back, right? So what was your overall opinion, first of all, of it being made? And secondly, you had been independent, so the fight could potentially have been made, no?
Well, that fight, was already done before it really got out.
Okay.
So we already knew about that fight before, the media and everybody knew about it. So, it wasn't a surprise to us. We already knew what was going on.
Who do you think wins that fight?
I think it's going to be a great fight, that fight. Mm-hmm. But, if it don't, it don't,
So you're okay if it never happens? Because us fight fans aren't okay with that.
Well, the fight fans got to be the ones that push for it.
Okay.
You got to be the ones that demand it.
Mm-hmm.
I did my part. I've done my part since being professional by going through everybody that they put in front of me. I can't see what I can do
Different
or anymore.
Mm-hmm.
if I can't get the Spence Ugas winner, you know, I would love to get the Jamel and Castaño winner.
Hey,
You know, that would be.
that just got postponed.
Yeah, I seen it.
Okay.
But in all, you know, I can have a fight and then, you know, be undisputed at 154.
Right, because Bomac did say that, and he was thinking of maybe moving up.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you know what? I wish you all the best. I'd love to see what happens, you know, in the near future. When can we expect that you will be back in the ring? Is there any?
Hopefully sometime in May.
Okay.
Well, we know that was false. Let me stop this interview, man. And once again, man, shout out to everybody in this bitch. Still got 104 people in this hoe with 81 likes. Can we get the likes up to 100? Pretty please. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me go to the chat, man, see what y'all talking about. And then I'm going to drop the link and let y'all come on and cook with me, man, because I don't plan on being on for like no 5 fucking hours like I was the last time, because I'm still tired from that shit, man. But once again, man, do y'all think Floyd Money Mayweather is trying to steal the shine from Terence Crawford and Errol Spence? Because honestly, Floyd, I'm not trying to hear about your fucking smart investments or your goddamn portfolio when we in a fucking recession. I'm just not, bro. I done already heard this story a billion fucking times. I mean, how many times can you tell a nigga how much money you got, bro? But anyway, back to the chat I go. Starting from the top. Okay, I got a notification. Finally. Shout out to my boy Al Money, man, for that $1.99 super chat, bro. I really appreciate your love and support. Salute, salute, salute. And also, shout out to my boy Dub J for that cash out, man. I really appreciate your love and support as well, fam. Salute.
This is just for the recognition. I do it for the children.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all showing up and showing out for your boy E-Thriller tonight, man. Let me see. Let me go back to the top. My shit lagging. And of course, I'm behind. It's telling me I got about 300 something comments, man. As always, I ain't gonna be able to read all these comments, bro. I apologize. But I'm gonna try to get to everybody as fast as I can. Starting from the top. Shout out to Mr. Jones. He said, salute E-Thriller in the chat. What's popping? How are you, kind sir? Shout out to my boy Mark Nash for that 99-cent super chat, bro. I really appreciate your love and support, fam. Make sure y'all go sub up to Mark Nash. Salute. Already, man. Shout out to my boy Woo. I see you up in this bitch, man. What up, Cash K? Salute. What up, Al Money? What's popping, bro? What up, Beige? I ain't never seen you in this bitch before. He said E-Thriller, about to paint those pictures. Oh, so vivid. I appreciate it, my brother. I got a fucking migraine, y'all. So if I ain't got my energy like I normally do, I apologize, but salute. What up, Mr. Warren Loans? I see you, man. He said salute E-Thriller and Thriller Nation. What's popping? Salute. Shout out to Al Money again for that super chat. He said keep shining, bro. I appreciate it. Warren said don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Pretty please. What up to my boy Stephen Brimley, the unbiased boxing fan in the motherfucking building? What's popping? What up, Sid Jappy Tab? Salute. He said, what up, my people? He also said, has anyone noticed that Hornet Ugas was controversial wins over Pac-Man, but both never should have been in the ring with TC and EJ? I don't think the Jeff Horn was a controversial win. I had Jeff Horn winning that fight, bro, against Manny Pacquiao. That's just my personal opinion. I felt like he got in there, he mucked it up with Manny. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Manny had no business letting that fight be as close as it was. That's just my personal opinion. But salute. Let me see. What up, Vic G? He said he threw you trash. Okay, already. I appreciate it, my brother. Appreciate the watch hours though. Let me see. Shout out to Skulo. He said salute E3. What's popping, man? What up, L Boogie? He said salute E-Thriller, the Black Picasso. Hit that track. I appreciate it. What up, Steve? He said new intro music on deck. Yeah, man. I had to get something special for all my niggas that come on. What up, Mr. Q? My favorite Errol Spence fan. What's popping, man? Salute. What up, Lightspeed E3? Either the new drop. I appreciate that. What up, the average guy TV? He said, I will fucking wait. Absolutely. Yeah, man. What up, E-Dog? I see you, bro. What's popping? Salute again, Dub J, for that cash out, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. All right, man. I'm still missing my likes. I still ain't up to 100 likes. I guess it's going to get there. Y'all motherfuckers just in this bitch eye hustling, soaking up games, stealing my shit, stealing my catchphrases, stealing B-Mac shit. Won't show love, want to subscribe, but won't subscribe, want to hit the like button, but don't want to hit the like button. I mean, god damn, y'all niggas, y'all motherfuckers might as well just leave, bro. Because I ain't going nowhere, bro. What up, B-Mac? He said, salute E-Thriller, the Black Picasso. That intro is fire. Yeah, man, I had to throw Sugar Ray up in that bitch for you, man. I hope you caught that. Salute. L Boogie said, one of the realest channels in the game. I appreciate that, my brother. What up, Mr. Golden? Who haven't I got? Who haven't I got? Y'all can hear me. I bet. He said, you loud and clear? Bet. What up, True Gritter? Shout out to my niggas in Nebraska, man. He said, you Thriller, the Black Picasso. Salute, fam. What up, Lash Puma? What up to Knuckles Pops? What up, Davy John? I see you. I'm trying to get through these chats, man, before I drop the link. Let me see. Who haven't I got? What up, John Nori? I see you. He said, salute, Pablo. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Yeah, shout out to my nigga Country Combs, man. Let me see. Damn, my shit lagging every time I scroll down. Hold on, y'all. Who haven't I got? Bay said, I'll fucking wait. Absolutely, man. Salute. Let me see. I think I done just got about a guy, everybody. What up? Silence.
Think I can get the $80 you owe me now? Silence. I ain't got no money, pop.
What up to my boy Silas Kang in this bitch, man? It's always a special occasion to see you up in this, man. Salute. Let me see. Who haven't I got? What up, Trayvon? He said, salute E-Thriller in the chat. Hit that like button. Pretty please. With sugar on top. Pretty please hit the like button. I'm one like away from 100. What up, baby Juju? What's popping, fam? Salute. We made smart investments. I know my nigga B-Mac wasn't feeling that shit, man. But yeah, Floyd, he'll give a nigga a headache because we done heard the same shit for over 20 plus years, Floyd. I mean, I'm tired of talking about it, bro. What up to the queen, Miss Elisa Felton in the building? She says, salute E-Thriller, B-Mac, and the chat. Salute, queen. How are you? Let me see. What up to Retro Boxing and Documentaries? Make sure y'all go sub up to Blood Boxing, man. Hey, I know you enjoyed those interviews, just FYI, because I know you don't fuck with TBE at all, and I get it. I understand it. But you know, I'm an undercover flow blood, so don't get on me too hard, bro. It is what it is. At least I own my shit. You understand what I'm saying? But he be pissing me off too. It is what it is. What up, Travis? Brian, salute. What up, Carlos? Absolutely nothing. Who haven't I got before I drop this motherfucking link? Yeah, man, stop ducking the motherfucking like button, man. God damn, y'all niggas coming to watch a nigga and shit, but won't hit the fucking like button. Shit don't cost a motherfucking dime. Y'all would swear I was begging for money. Hit the goddamn like button or the dislike button. Shit. Let me see. Floyd Gas and your boy Slicker. Yeah, man, that nigga there full of shit. I couldn't do no interview with Floyd because we'll end up scrapping. I'd be like, Floyd, hey, all that shit sounds good, my brother, but I didn't ask you that, my nigga. I specifically asked you, what is the update on Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford? That's all I want to know. I don't give a damn about your Floyd, your Rolls Royces. I don't care about the Lambos, the Bugatti. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. I mean, unless you're going to let me have one of them motherfuckers, I don't care, Floyd. God damn, he get on my nerves with that shit. But that's his character. It is what it is. What up, Brian Bode? He says, so we didn't know he was full of himself and his accomplishments. That's a good point. We know that shit. We know it, but at the same time, we didn't ask him for that shit, Brian. We didn't ask him for that shit, bro. Floyd doing too much, the nigga said, yeah, man. What up, Craig Smith? Salute, man. Blood said that nigga still trying to block fights, even in retirement. He's a sucker. Yeah, I know you don't fuck with Floyd, bro. Let me see. Much respect to everybody in the chat. Absolutely. Yeah, man. What up to the Mac Mob? Make sure y'all go sub up to him. Let me see. Who haven't I got, man? Let me see. I got a couple of trolls up in this bitch. I don't know why. Like, if a nigga don't fuck with my channel, why the fuck you in here, bro? You basically subbed up just to hate. Nigga, you in this bitch contributing to my AdSense account, won't hit the fucking like button, dropping negative comments, but you still helping me make money, bro. Make it make sense. I appreciate it, though. I'm just saying. What up, Lightspeed? He said, silence, I got to do it, Ether. Yeah, man. Blood said, I don't care about any of that. All I care about is Spence versus Crawford fight. He didn't fight Crawford or Spence type. Yeah. You can make that case, Blood. You right. Let me see. Who haven't I got? What up, Lost Art of Boxing? The LAB. He said, salute E3 in the chat. I appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, man, hit that like button, man. That's a fact, Blood. He always gonna talk about it. He's a narcissist, bro. It is what it is. What up, Demetrius? He said, salute E-Thriller, salute to the chat. Hit that damn like button. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think Floyd trying to sign Bud, man. I think he's trying to sign him because from what I took from that shit and what he been saying, I just think Bud gonna have to sign on that dotted line. And I wouldn't advise him to, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna get y'all opinion on that shit. But let me go ahead and drop this link because I ain't trying to be on here all night. Let me see. Who else haven't I got? What up, Martin King Boxing? He said, Floyd, all in the niggas' pockets, though. Facts. Big facts. He said, if you could tell me what you got, then I ain't got shit. Money is all you got. So be happy and quiet. Yeah, man. Bage said, unfortunately, the fact he ain't signed with Floyd was probably a good thing. It kind of prevented people from viewing him as the next Floyd Mayweather. Crawford making his own way. Excellent point. B-Mac, sources say Errol Spence won. Yeah, man, B-Mac a fool for that. But that's how that shit go. That's all them niggas do is make up shit on the fly. So shit got to go both ways, I guess, man. Let me see. Miss Elisa Fell said, can someone please put a damn muzzle on him? I agree. What up, Kobe? He said, I heard Spence wanted $10 million. Okay. As a matter of fact, speaking to that point, I did some digging on that shit. Where that shit at? So whenever Terence Crawford filed that lawsuit against Top Rank and Bob Arum, Bob had mentioned in the paper or in the court documents that both fighters were demanding $9 to $10 million. I was going to make a video or possibly do another live on that topic. But yeah, that's the only guaranteed dollar amount that I've heard that's on record from Bob or somebody like that. So I don't know if it's true because we all know Bob tends to cap. You understand what I'm saying? So you could take it or leave it. But yeah, man. Good point. Salute. Let me see. My shit still lagging. Blood said all that shit is made up. YouTube is boxing, is Dungeons and Dragons, create a story narrative. Yep, I agree. Shit is sad. And that's the type of shit that get the most views, bro. What up, James? He said Mayweather can have that motherfucking spotlight. Just make the damn fight, Floyd. Shaking my head. Yeah, man. Yeah. If he can make the goddamn fight, I don't give a fuck. That's a good point. Let me see. Shout out to my boy Rebel Life Boxing, man. He had a fire-ass live stream. Make sure y'all go sub up to Rebel Life Boxing, man. He said, salute, E-Thriller, keep cooking. I appreciate it. And shout out to my boy Silence Punk for that $2.79 cash out. He said, typical Floyd, make it all about himself with some laughing emojis. Yeah, man, it is what it is.
You better ask somebody. Speaks for itself.
All right, man, let me get through a few more comments before I drop the link because I got to know what y'all got to say about this shit. Let me see. Damn, y'all couldn't hear me again? What the fuck? Man, YouTube be fucking with my shit, man. I got a brand new mic from B-Mac and my shit still fucking up. God damn, bro. Let me see. What up, Herbie? I see you, boy. Floyd still calling these boxers young fighters. Their career is almost over. Yeah, man. What up, Cooking with CER? Salute, everyone. What up, General Big Fish? I see you said Floyd Mayweather has ran the sport for a decade plus and will continue to run the sport until he decides he had enough. Like it or love it. Okay. What up, T-Ox? He said, salute, E3. What up to the chat? Have a good show once again, brothers. I appreciate it. Salute. What up, DJ Win? What up, C's? I see you, man. What up, Coach Malachi? Salute. Let me see. I think I done just about got everybody. Hold on, man. I'm scrolling. Shout out to Boxing Logics United for that $5 super chat. I appreciate it, my brother. He said, peace and pugilism, champ. Great show. I appreciate it, my brother. Salute.
Hear me? Good. 2 weeks from today, I go 10 rounds with Thomas the Hitman Hearn.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Boxing You Logics United. Pardon me. Salute. What up, First Ballot? He said, I understand Bud wants their independence, but if he doesn't sign with the PBC, who else is he going to fight worth fighting at the weight class he can fight at? That's one hell of a question. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and drop this link, man. Somebody want to come on and rock with your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. The link is now in the chat. As a matter of fact, let me pin it. So y'all ain't got to keep asking for it. Hold on real quick. The link is in the chat, ladies and gents. Don't you all click at once. Let me scroll to the bottom. Let me pin it. Let me see. Pin message. I bet. So the link is pinned in the chat. So y'all should be able to see it at the top. Let me see. Going out to my boy D Young. You're live on the chat. Will you throw a holler at me, man?
What's good with it? E, you can hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. How are you, my brother?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I ain't gonna be on too long. Shit, man. I mean, is he trying to take the spotlight? We know how Floyd is, bro. You know,
Yeah.
man. The nigga make everything about himself, man. But the most important piece of that interview is what he said, even if it wasn't an update to a lot of people. It's just plain and simple. He basically saying that, you know, Crawford doing the same thing I did. I left Top Rank, and when I left Top Rank, I got more money. So if that is what's holding up the fight per se, man, pay the man. It's just so crazy that this shit don't register in these folks' head that he should take whatever he get. Well, nah, he got $5 million already, supposedly. So if he want more money, give the man more money. Give Spence more money. Fuck, I gave Canelo and Plant altogether $50 million. So pay the man what they want, bro. That's how I feel about it. But you know, it's basically us at square one, man. Is the money shit, and I just don't see the shit happening, bro.
Let me ask you this, D. How much do you think they offering Bud and Earl? Just out of curiosity, because everybody keeps saying Bud wants 25 million, but how much does Errol Spence want?
I say this, man. From just the rumors, I heard it was 5 million on the table, but that's just he say, she say shit.
5 million guaranteed?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's less than what he made against Sean Porter.
Yeah, he made that against Khan. That's less than what he made against Khan because he made.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna fly with Terence Crawford. I don't see that flying.
It's not gonna fly with him. And you know what I mean? The most important thing about negotiation is, hey, all right, you can put this number on the table, but if I want a little bit more, shit, I'm rightfully deserving of it. Just like Errol Spence, he rightfully deserving of it. He got 3 belts. So pay these guys. If you know what I mean, y'all had all this money to give to Canelo, to kiss Canelo ass these 3 fights. Get this man what he want. But nonetheless, though, I just think what Buddy had alluded to in the chat, man, if he don't sign with Floyd, he might not get it. But being the type of guy that Bud Crawford is, man, he's not gonna bow down to that shit. And that just lets you know that this guy's financially stable with his career. And it's like he said, I'll pull a fight if I want to because I don't need him. He need me. You know what I mean? So, but nonetheless, I want the fight, but I just don't see it happening, bro.
Let me ask you this though, bro.
What up?
He has an opportunity to become a 2-time undisputed champion in 2 different weight classes, right?
Yep.
So I don't know at this point, bro. He might have to give a little to get some, bro. I don't know, bro. I understand wholeheartedly why he wouldn't want to do it, but at the same time, if you want that on your resume, bro, you may have to do that shit because that's what it's looking like to me.
Hey, and I totally agree with you, bro. I understand it from the fans' perspective because I wanted to get it just so he could prove that he could do it.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, it's like, man, I'm not about to. I feel what he's doing. It's like I'm not about to go back to another situation where I'm in a contract with somebody and somebody won't power over my career because I want control over what I want to do.
Right.
I mean, I understand it from both spectrums, man. And like I say, man, what all the man have been through. Man, fuck that. I'm kind of with him, man. Listen, y'all want to give me what I want? It ain't gonna hurt me. I don't give a fuck. I can retire. That's just the type of nigga I am. But like, if I can't get what I want, fuck it.
I appreciate it,
bro. Appreciate you though, E.
Oh, no doubt, bro. Salute. All right, going out to Mr. Warren G. You're live on the chat. Will you Thriller? Holler at me, man. Salute. Mr. Warren.
Salute.
How are you, kind sir?
All right, how you doing, brother?
Hey man, I'm hanging in there, bro. Go ahead, Floyd.
Man, salute to the panel, salute to the chat. You know, I caught that video that you showed on Saturday because I missed the Mac Mob show, and so I was kind of fiending for some action, right?
Yeah.
I was starving a little bit because I haven't been around in a few days. I'm like, man, I need, and all those other channels are bum channels, so
Oh man,
I didn't want to sit through that painfully. So I said no. So I took a chance on that. And I was listening to it, and I couldn't wait for one of y'all guys to bring this up. So when you brought it up, I was like, yeah, I finally. You brought it up anyway.
Yeah.
I wrote down some notes on what Floyd Mayweather said.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, he said he created the bridge, what did he call it? The Harriet Tubman Bridge.
Yeah, Harriet Tubman.
Underground.
Yeah,
to
he went that far.
A blueprint. He called it a green print when it should have been blueprint.
Yeah.
I'm joking on that side, but on the real, I think he thinks, and I think a lot of these fighters are trying to use, he's in their head. I think Floyd Mayweather's in a lot of these fighters' head. And that's why they're cherry picking their fights. That's for one. That's on the side. Okay. The other thing is, Floyd being a boss and saying he know Al Heyman is another indication that they trying to underpay Terence Crawford for the fight.
Okay.
I think they trying to, and then he gonna. To me, he's a hypocrite because he said he's more interested in paying the talent versus the management.
Right. I caught that too. Yep.
You know, I thought that was hypocritical of him because all the fighters that I seen up to this date really ain't made no paper, and they on an allowance from what I'm hearing, right?
Right. That's factual, according to Adrian Broner. Yep.
And so they pretty much thirsty and hungry. I mean, especially if they not managing their money right, you know, going out and spending that bread like that and not bringing it in. You know, I think Garcia has did some stuff on the outside with his money, so he ain't really hurting. But you know, and then Crawford, you know, I think they think Crawford is not that flashy type of person. Like, he's competitive, but he's more of a home, you know, he's more of a home person or a family oriented person. And when you're surrounded by a stable family, you're not so easily taken or swayed to the right or the left by different things. You know what I mean? Yeah. By all that extra stuff. Because you're trying to build a legacy for your family. You're not caring about, you know, what may be what may be in it for you yourself. You more or less thinking about your whole tribe. You got Bomac's family, you got his family, you know, his other two trainers' family. He looks out for them like that. I don't know if you saw the little fireworks he did on his block.
No, I ain't see it.
Oh man, they made a firework out of with his picture on it saying Terence Crawford Haymaker.
Okay.
He got fireworks now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit, okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. And he showed the picture. He was in, you know, he was doing his own little video, and he was showing what he did, and then he showed his little I guess he had a big box of with his name on it. It's called Terence Crawford Haymaker. And I'm gonna pass the mic, man.
Okay, I appreciate you, Mr. Warren. Salute. All right, going out to Mr. Quinn. You're live on the chat with E-Thriller. Holler at me, fam.
Salute, E-Thriller.
What's popping, man? You all right?
Oh, yeah. Chilling, man. Just enjoying the show. Listen to everybody, man. You know what, man?
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie, you put something on my brain, man.
What's that?
Shit, man, I wouldn't be surprised if they was trying to squeeze him into signing with Mayweather Promotions.
Why you say that?
I don't know, man, because it
Hey, it
seemed
sounds like
like
somebody got something beeping going on in the background. Is that you, Mr. Quinn?
Somebody trying to call. I had to hang that shit up.
Okay, you good. Go ahead, break it down. My bad.
man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't think it's money. I don't think it's, whatever the agreement. I don't think it's none of that holding this fight up. I think if it's anything, I think it's the signing, man. I don't believe that them folks gonna let that man or any man fight one of their fighters and potentially win and go wherever the fuck they want to go. I just don't see that happen, man.
Outside of Canelo, you are correct. I agree with you on that.
You know what I'm saying? And I believe that, you know, unless that gets agreed, I don't think it's going to be a fight myself.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards that way with you, my brother. I agree.
And before I pass the mic, man, I'm so glad you showed that video not too long ago.
Yeah, I already know where you're going with it. Go ahead.
Boy, my boy was super juicy behind that one, man. That nigga was juicy. That nigga was ribeye behind that one.
Yeah, you talking about L Boogie, right?
L Boogie. L stands for losses. L Boogie. No, that's my boy though. I love Mr. L Boogie, man. But I'm gonna pass the mic, man.
Okay, then, Mr. Q. All right, speaking of L Boogie, going out to him. You're live on the chat with you thriller. Holler at me, L Boogie. What's popping?
E3. Can you? How do I sound, brother? Can you hear
me? Hey man. Hey, you sound real crispy right now, bro. You know, Mac Mob gonna be on your head, right?
Yes, this sir. Some bullshit.
Go ahead.
E Thriller, the Black Picasso. Salute, my brother. What's going on, baby?
Salute, fam.
Salute to everybody on the panel. Salute to everybody in the chat. First of all, let me say this real quick before I say what I want to say. Mr. Quinn, that video was posted and did in February of this year. He went in the ocean in December of last year. So we'll get back to that.
Don't you do it, boy. Don't you do it. Boy, don't you do it. You better leave that alone.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. We Philly, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, L Boogie? I'm letting you cook, baby. Go ahead and do your thing. What's up?
Yes, sir.
Because this is a series. No.
Okay, like I was gonna say, we all know Floyd Mayweather, man. He loves to stroke his ego, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with being confident, believing in yourself, being proud of yourself and your accomplishments, you know.
Yep.
But to name himself the best ever and things like that, and like you say, every time he come out, you know, he loves to steal the shine and put the spotlight on him and not the event or the occasion what's taking place at that time. So we know Floyd loved to stroke his ego. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, facts.
You know, but this event so big, you know, I don't know if he can take the shine from this one, you know. If it happened, you know, I'm hoping it happened. I think it will, but we'll see. Far as them, man, you know, I only could go with what we heard Spence say and things we heard Crawford say and other people who we know that's close to the event. Now we know Spence, he never ever talked about letting up off that 60-40. Now he said he was joking about 70-30. He said he was joking about 80-20 and 70-30, but he never mentioned a 60-40. To Brian Custer, he said he'll bend, but he won't break. I take off my coat, but I ain't gonna let you wear it. And all
he did
that.
say that. You're right. Yeah.
So I really believe that Crawford won a 50-50. And I think Spence personally don't want to do it 50-50 because it ain't about promoters and networks anymore because it'd be one promoter and one network doing this event. So it ain't about, it'll be on Showtime and more likely it'll be under PBC. So it ain't about, we got to divide the money over here or there because Showtime and PBC gonna get money from both fighters. So now it's boiled down to if Spence personally wanna do a 50-50 split far as, the back end, like the pay-per-view and the other various back end money that they receive. And Crawford, I don't think he got to sign any multi-fight deal, but he can sign a one-fight deal. He can sign a one-fight deal with them, something similar to like what Canelo did. Now we know Canelo got Canelo Promotions.
Do you think that's gonna fly with the PBC though, bro? Not to cut you off. Do you really think that's gonna fly with the PBC? Because he doesn't generate the amount of money that Canelo generates. So
I know he don't generate that money.
But in a perfect world, yeah, that'll be ideal. But I don't think they're gonna let that happen.
And we know he don't generate the money. And we know they biggest stars over there right now is Tank and Errol. Them the only ones bringing in any pay-per-view money.
Yep.
So them they biggest stars. Let me see. We know he don't generate the money like you said, like a Canelo. But a multi-fight deal, who would the opponents be? What we got Thurman in there? What we got Spence? Maybe a Charlo? Like, I'm not sure.
But it's a cut.
And I heard Crawford speak about this before, like, man, ain't no promoter gonna want to let you just come over there, fight.
Yeah, I was gonna roll there. I got the interview pulled up, but I didn't want to be all night, so I didn't play.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I heard him talking about that.
Yep.
Would they let him sign a one-fight deal?
It's all
that one
bullshit
hard to say. That one hard to say, E3.
Man,
he might got to sign more than just a one-fight one.
Fuck them motherfuckers.
He might got to sign more than just a one-fighter.
Man.
But I don't know, man, because he got leverage, Spence got leverage. It's a tug of war because it's something they both want. It's something they, it's the biggest event. It takes two to make it happen now. So I don't know. We gonna see, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know all the Earl sexual fans said that, that it should be made by now. We in July. Fuck this fight. The way I look at it.
I'm kind of with you on that one, Mr. Warren.
Man,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm looking for another fight
bro,
now.
Like, what the fuck is taking so long, bro? Like, it is what it is, man. But let me go out to Steven, and then I'm gonna go to B-Mac, and then Mr. Golden. Now, matter of fact, Mr. Golden was before B-Mac. Going out to Stephen Brimley, man. What's popping?
What's good, family?
What's good, bro? You all right?
Hey, yo, let me holler at you in a minute. I gotta talk to the squad real quick. Yeah, that's why I'm born, man. You better put some respect on Arkansas, boy. Sorry,
You all right over there, man?
I'm gravy, man. I'm gravy. They were talking shit to me because I got a shirt to say Arkansas on it, because that's where I'm from.
Oh, okay.
All right, man. I'm fucking sick of Floyd Mayweather talking in fucking circles, B. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, it gets annoying. I agree.
I'm tired of him talking in fucking circles. He ain't saying shit. He'll take a question and turn it around and be talking about absolutely fucking nothing. That's fucking annoying. Bro, stick to the subject that we're talking about. Can you please answer the fucking question and shut the hell up and just talk about your investments? Like, as a fighter, I love Floyd, but right now, he getting on my fucking nerves. And I think he played a major reason why this fight ain't fucking happening. Just shut up and either talk about the fight that's supposed to be happening or fall all the way back. One of the two.
Yeah, don't say
all
shit
this
at
extra
all.
shit is just not necessary. It's just like, come on. And then he might be the reason why this fight ain't happened yet.
Good point. He could be.
He could be the reason.
I don't think it's far-fetched. I think he's trying to make Bud sign with him. That's just me.
And I remember I told you, listen, El Boogie, They want him for more than one fight. They ain't gonna let him come in and take all the cookies and not leave some milk. I'm sorry. They're not gonna let him come in and take all the cookies and leave some milk. And if he wants Jermell Charlo, they're gonna set it up for a multi-fight deal. So if you beat Errol Spence, then you get a chance to fight Charlo, and then probably try to get him for another one. But we don't know for a fact. But the only thing I do know is that Floyd Mayweather is getting on my nerves. He ain't saying nothing. What did he say? He didn't say anything of any relevance.
The only thing he said was that I text him and tell him that I'm proud of both of them. That was it. To the fight.
That's pretty
Hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter.
I played the whole clip. Not the whole interview, but just to show y'all that just like he didn't say nothing else about the goddamn fight.
Oh, he Harriet Tubman. My bad. Yeah.
But
he went around the world in 60 days.
It's gonna be the place to go to hear with the fight gonna get announced. So I got excited when I got the notification.
He led the fighters to freedom, baby. He led them to the promised land.
Yeah,
he went around the world in 60 days and took you nowhere. Fast. And he stayed doing that. Can he stop doing that and actually talk about the subject that is at the matter at hand? It's so annoying that he do that, man. For real. Like, stop. And I'm a big, and Floyd is one of my favorite fighters of all time, but
likewise.
I'm just gonna keep it a buck, man. This is bullshit. He talking.
And the 4th of July proved everything about all these other channels with that bullshit. And if you still got clowns still following that, they just suckers anyway. So I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm not saying this is from E Thriller. This is from Warren G. From my
big facts.
Hey,
I agree.
Just to elaborate on that, y'all hear they ain't say nothing about it. They just pass that shit over like nothing happened.
Yeah, I mean that's what they do. Already, man. Stephen, is there all you had to say before I go to Mr. Golden?
I don't think I got nothing else to add that's gonna be of relevance other than anger right now. This is bullshit, bro. Like, come on, man.
I feel you, man. I feel you. All right, going out to Mr. Golden. You're live on the chat with E Thriller. Holler at me, man.
What's up, gentlemen? How y'all doing?
Good. How are you, kind sir?
Fine. I ain't mean to steal your show, but I just got a text message. Floyd said the fight is in November.
You lying?
Huh?
You lying? Where you get that from?
Stop playing games, Mr. Gold.
I got my sources.
I'm about to kick your ass off.
This nigga here playing with
he gonna have to put him back to the chat.
Bullshit,
he might have to go. He might have to get demoted to the chat.
Turn him in the chat game.
Shit, everybody I lie. Why can't I lie? Shit. But listen,
that's a good point.
Man, you being a bronze right now. You gotta be golden. Don't be bronze.
Hey, you about to give Steven a fucking aneurysm, man, making up shit like that, bro. Come on now.
Hey, man, listen, man. I done told y'all want to listen to me. See, I'm tired of telling y'all this fight is not going to get made until Floyd makes this damn fight. He done told y'all. And much as I hate to say it, but he telling y'all the truth. He laid the blueprint out for them boys how to get the fucking money, but they won't follow the blueprint.
You mean the green print? He called it
the green print. The green print, or whatever.
Whatever that shit is.
But he telling the truth on that shit, dog. He telling y'all how to get the money, but y'all won't listen. In order to make the fucking money, you got to. Everybody got to bend a little bit, even Bud. You feel me? And L Boogie.
Damn, I ain't expect to hear that coming from you, Mr. Golden.
Come on, Mr. Golden, my boy.
What got into you?
Hold on, let Mr. Golden come.
No, I'm sorry. You right. Go ahead.
L Boogie, I'm gonna be straight with you, dog. On the way Bud gonna get that fight, it's gonna be more than one fight. This the deal. It's gonna be 2 with Earl and 1 with Charlo.
We gonna see, Mr. Gold.
Because simple fight, it's the rematch.
Oh my God, you don't want to believe that, L Boogie?
They're gonna have a rematch. It's gonna be a rematch fight because
L Boogie don't want to believe that.
It's gonna generate more money. It's gonna bring that money. Okay, and Crawford telling them niggas, Crawford already came out and told you what he want. Nobody listening to what the fuck this man is saying. He's saying, I want Earl and I want Charlo. That could be the hold up on the fight. The Charlo could be bucking and don't want to be in the contract. You feel what I'm saying? It go back. I hate to say my boy's name, but it go back to Wilder and Joshua. Or Wilder told her, "I'll fight Dylan White if you put AJ in the contract." Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So Bud would tell, okay, you want me to sign a much a deal fight? Give me Charlo there. After I beat Earl ass, give me Charlo.
You don't want to believe that, L Boogie?
I think that's fair to say. I don't see why he wouldn't do that because you're getting the fights that
I
you
mean,
want for the belts.
right? You're getting a fight that you want. And like I
You
said,
don't want to believe that, L Boogie?
Yeah, I'm gonna see you in a minute, Mr. Quinn.
At the end of the day,
oh,
at the end, hey Quinn, I ain't saying nothing on your shit. Now be quiet. All can't hear it.
Go ahead, Mr. Golden. It's still your time, my brother.
At the end of the day, that nigga that's stupid, man. He hit away with my train of thought. But at the end of the day, man, they don't want Bud to come over there and beat their ass and take them belts. That's why the fight never was made when he was a top rank.
That's right.
Cause everybody know Bud would have beat that ass, and Bob would have got them belt. They can kiss their ass goodbye.
Yeah.
None of them fighters over the PBC. You know what? They could have crossed that. They could have crossed that street. If there was any other fighter besides Bud, they would have made that fucking fight. But everybody
already had 3 people across the street.
Yeah, but listen, everybody always holler about Bud and fight nobody, but all the fighters over the PBC. PBC, none of them boys, when they had the belt, called Crawford name out. None of the top welterweights over there would say shit, whether they had a belt or not. They didn't say shit about Bud until they lost the belts. That would Keith Thurman wouldn't call his name. That would Porter say Porter had that belt. Porter could say, okay, I'm unified with Bud. What the fuck he did? And hurry up and made that fight with Spence. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's some bullshit.
Okay, then. So basically, you saying Bud need to just go ahead and make that move with Mayweather? Is that what you're saying? Before I go to B-Mac?
He gonna have no other choice. If he want that fight, he can say fuck it. Like I said, be honest, neither only person that got a little leverage is Bud because he's a welterweight champion. He's a the WBO super champion. And like I said, me and somebody talking about this, he said, well, he don't have no choice. Yeah, he can move up to 154. And if Charlo, the only thing Charlo gonna do is Charlo don't want to fight, he'll drop the belt. Then guess what? But guess what? And then Bud gonna beat somebody else bad to get the WBO belt. And guess what? He be 4 division champion.
Yeah, just not undisputed. Yeah.
Just not undisputed. But see, at the end of the day, they don't want Crawford to get that. That's for real.
Already, Mr. Golden. Well, let me go out to the Mac Mob. You're live on the chat with E-Thriller. Holler at me, fam. Salute.
E-Thriller, what it do, family? What it do?
What up, Shaq? You all right?
What's going on, man? Shout out to everybody in the mob, man. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to my man E-Thriller, the Black Picasso. Please, y'all, hit that goddamn like button, man, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. It's free. I see my man Big Fish up in here. I see D Young, Mr. Warren, Quentin, L Boogie. Mr. Golden is up in here. Stephen Brimley. Salute to you. I think I'm missing one. Is that
Mr. Warren?
No, I said Mr. Warren, the other guy with the M.
You talking about Lash Puma? Yeah,
that's Lash. Okay, yeah, he just slide out the back door. That's my man Lash.
He in the cut. He chill.
Yeah, in the cut. Then he slid out. Man. E-Thriller, man. Real quick before I get started, man, I want to thank you, my brother. I appreciate you so much, man.
Yes, sir.
Your inspiration, man. Like I said, man, I was able to do my first volume, man, of Moist yesterday, man. And
that shit was fire.
Thanks, bro.
Man, I told you.
Yeah, well,
hey, I told you to check. You need to check, man.
Boy, I gave you a hell of a sound bite, boy.
Hey, I just want everybody to know, man, that that I was biting some E Thriller shit too. So I want to let you know, boy. I was give my brother some love. I couldn't. But I said, man, I need something right here. I'm like, this nigga scared. I'm like, I gotta get it from E Thriller.
That nigga was scared to up that
He was
bed.
scared. No bullshit, man, in the cuts and shit, man. So I just want to thank you, my brother, for helping me get started in this whole YouTube shit, man. I appreciate you, man. Love you, man. I thank you so much, man.
Yes, sir.
One love to you.
Hey, B-Mac, I don't know if you noticed the new intro, but I put your boy Sugar Ray up.
Man, that's the next.
I had my boy Country Cone shout you out.
Boy, I was getting moist over here. I was like, run it back, E.
I got super moist, man. I got super moist. I said, damn.
Hold on, fellas. Mr. Golden, did you catch that bar he put in there for you?
Yeah. See, even Quinn made the video.
Yeah.
Quinn made the video. I got super moist then. I said, man, I need to pay E Thriller. I need to pay E Thriller for the next remix.
Oh my God. Excuse me. I want to say something right quick.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Golden. Before B-Mac cook. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna be on here long because I got to go to Macon in the morning. Thursday, I became a foster parent to a 17-year-old young man.
Man, I'll be praying for you, brother.
No, I already got him. I got him Thursday, man. I got to take him.
All right. I still be praying for you, though.
He's good, man.
Yes, sir.
But he's good, man. I mean, he's good. You know, he got young man told me the first time he had a room to himself since God knows when. I mean, you know, he's a very remarkable young man. And I thank God, yes, I mean, to be able to give back to the community, man. You feel me? I mean, that shit is real, man. It touches me, man, to do something like that. Something I always wanted to do, but I thought I would never be able to do it because of my background, because of my criminal record I have. But like I say, when you have faith in God and put God first, anything is possible.
Absolutely.
Amen to that. That'll preach.
All right, big man. I ain't been to steal your show. I got Marshall there. I got tears coming up my eyes.
Yeah. You did
get a chance to invite me to the show, man.
Go ahead, B-Mac.
Congratulations to me. You wouldn't have had to worry about that if you wouldn't have stole my car back in 1962.
Well, shit. Let the motherfucking keys get that motherfucker.
Wasn't even born yet. Hey, salute to you, Mr. Golden, man. I got a couple of things, man, I want to say. E Thriller on this, man. First of all, everything is speculation, man, and conjecture and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we definitely don't know what's going on. You know, we can just try to fill in the blanks as best we can with our opinion. You know what I mean? And that's what everybody pretty much gave on here. And I think a lot of people, man, put some valid points down that I was even going to say myself. Quentin, Mr. Golden, y'all all, I mean, y'all, shit, everybody had something to say in reference to this. I do want to point out a couple of things. One, that 2-fight deal and multiple fights, I believe Crawford already wants that. That's not an issue about, well, I want to be one and done. Because Crawford already said he wants Jamel.
Right.
So him going up and, getting Jamel, I think he want to deal with PBC in a 2-fight deal, at least by himself, period. Because he wants 2 fights. He said he wanted Spence and he wanted Jamel. So at the end of the day, them having a 2-fight deal being a problem, I don't see a problem with that whatsoever, because that's what he wanted, is a 2-fight deal. We all know Floyd is a narcissist.
Facts.
So, shit, Floyd, I'm going to do an E Thriller. E Thriller, you got me up here taking up for goddamn Floyd Mayweather and shit.
What the fuck is the world coming to?
What's going on up in here? Man, we know Floyd is a fucking narcissist, man. And everybody know that shit. He's gonna talk about himself. I don't give a fuck what it is. Floyd gonna mention himself. It don't make no difference. He's like, man, I just finished painting my house, Floyd, man. Yeah, you know what? I had 300,000 people coming in and paint 15 acres of land. I mean, he would say some shit for himself no matter what happens. But I think you cut the video off just a little bit too early, my brother, because I believe Floyd was speaking subliminally.
Yeah, he was. He was talking about Errol Spence.
Yeah, well, he was. I think he was talking about both.
Yeah.
He was talking about Spence. He was talking about Crawford. Remember, he started going on a tangent about, hey, what happened? You know, he was at top rank, these, that, and the other. With all of that. Okay, and then he started to go on about how they do business over at the PBC.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
What they do, how they deal with Tank, and how they do things. So he started pumping up himself. Okay. So in the midst of him pumping up himself, he definitely wants to sign Terence Crawford. We all know that.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
Then he started talking about, don't matter whether it's me or whether it's Al Heyman, because we all PBC.
Yep.
This is one big umbrella, right? This is what he's saying, right? When you cut the tape off, that's when I believe he was getting into possibly one of the issues of the fight. This just my opinion or speculation of. Okay. When you stop, remember he was talking about, yeah, all of that is good. But because he said this. He said, now let's break it down. He started talking, and then he mentioned Devin Haney. He said, sure, it's cool for him to go across the pond, and we fight, and we make it happen. And ain't that what Terence Crawford is doing? Is going across the pond?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then he said, but what we not gonna do is in the rematch go and do it again. It's got to be neutral ground. That's what he said.
Yep.
So it may be some validity in them having bumping heads in reference to a rematch and a rematch clause for this fight. And this might be where the standstill is at. Because I believe, just like a lot of people on this panel said, that they want this fight, and then all the money's in the rematch, like Floyd was talking about. This is my green print. Fight now, rematch, big money.
Yeah.
But the rematch got to be neutral ground. He not going to come out and say this shit. This is just, I'm reading in between the lines of what Floyd Mayweather's trying to say, because he's just not going to spill the beans on what's going on.
Yeah.
So I believe the rematch clause is the situation in which it hasn't been worked out to this point, me personally, because I think they want 2 or 3 fights. Okay, cool. You had this fight. Then we'll have a fucking rematch. And if you come out guns blazing, smoking on top of it, then we can give you the Chalo. But all these things got to be ironed out. I believe they still negotiating. Me personally, even though I want to see the fight, I'm still patient enough with it to hold back. Because it's negotiation, man. This is more than a 1-fight deal. This is a 2-3 fight deal. Everybody's involved. He talked about promoters and all this, right? He said, yeah, you got to have a promoter, but your promoter got to be able to give up 300, was it 3 million?
He said 3 to 4 million.
Yeah, 3 to 4 million up front.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So he was like, well, if y'all ain't got 3 to 4 million, then y'all got to maybe do it my way. See, just talking in between the lines of what he's saying, he's telling us, what I think he's telling us, but, he's saying, Bud, you're going to have to sign with us in the way we doing it. Bud's like, look, I don't have no problem signing with y'all, but certain things got to be met, and this is where we had negotiations. That's what I heard out of it,
Yeah,
that's just my take.
Let me ask you one more thing, B-Man, before I go to Lash Puma. And Coach and Lightspeed, turn your camera on real quick so I can make sure ain't nobody hacked your account. Then y'all can turn it off. Appreciate it, Lightspeed. Coach, I can't see you, bro. Let me know. There you go. I appreciate it. Yeah, B-Max. So let me ask you
Yes,
this.
sir.
What do you think he means by neutral playing grounds or whatever?
That's what I you know,
Do you
I
think
guess
like
maybe
there's some shit like they trying to have it in Dallas or I don't know.
when I think neutral playing field, I think maybe he's saying that the neutral playing field was between him and PBC or him and TMT or whatever. You know
Oh,
what I
okay.
mean? Not meaning a neutral ground of the fight site, but a neutral ground of us coming to an agreement.
Yeah.
Or being neutral grounds. It's got to be a neutral ground. It can't be just your way.
Mm-hmm.
We got to be on an agreement in this rematch clause because we don't like what that, that situation.
Yeah.
So that's what I think he mean by neutral ground.
Gotcha. Already, man. Let me go out to Lash Puma, man. You live on the chat with E-Thriller. Holler at me, man.
What's up, B3? What's up, Chad? How y'all doing today?
Good, good. How are you,
What
sir?
it do?
I'm chilling, man. I'm at work. But yeah, I agree with everybody in the chat. But like Mayweather, he's like the mayor of boxing, man. You know, you politician ask you a question, you just sliding all over the place with different answers. You know what I'm saying? So I think the fight is going to happen. I believe it's going to happen.
Okay.
It's not what we want to happen. I think it's a lot of money out there. Like B-Max said, it's a whole lot of money out there, and everybody gonna want a piece of the pie. That's what I think. I mean, I know Mayweather gonna get his money. Al Heyman, PBC, whatever, get their money.
Yeah.
But it's gonna happen. Everybody's speculating this and speculating that. Like you said, Crawford is a quiet person, and you hear all these people talking about he won $25 million. But who are they getting that from? You know. So we don't know what Spence won, like you said, but
don't nobody know what he want.
Yeah, nobody knows. But like said,
nobody knows.
That shit is crazy to me. Like,
yeah, everybody's speculating, but like this is a big fight, and everybody wants to see it. The promoters, networks. It's just that I don't understand what's the complications of it. You know, just making it so hard. Get a
Just
man.
hypothetically, can I ask you a question? Hypothetically, how much you think the fight will make if the fight was on now? How much you think that this fight will make for this in its totality?
I don't know what it'll make, but I'm gonna tell you right now.
I mean, just hypothetically, come up with a number. How much you think that they'll make off this fight? Everybody, just the whole total of the total fight, including just the whole event. How much you think this fight would make?
You might think I'm crazy, but I do believe right now, if they fought right now, their fight would do the Mayweather and Pacquiao number just because of their ages. Or it might do better because everybody wants to see that fight. I mean, you got people that's not boxing fans that's talking about Errol Spence and Crawford, making bets. I mean, people right now get $2,000-$3,000 bets. They want to see the fight, and I don't think everybody's going to buy.
So you said about what half? What $500 million, 300?
I think
$250 million. What would you think?
I think it'll be over 300 views they have in that fight.
Okay, so with that being said, I can understand why the fighters would hold down on their position because they probably figured in the same way, thinking the same way. Look,
I mean, I believe both.
If you're gonna make this kind of money off me, I want something out of it.
Oh yeah, it's the biggest fight right now. It's the biggest fight. It's the biggest fight. I don't care what I mean, it's like we had to do out of Baltimore. Used to call him I forgot what he used to call it, Crime Stopper. So he'd go out, when he plays the street, Baltimore be quiet when he's out in the gym. And I believe if they fought, man, everybody will be at home. You might have fight parties. Everybody's gonna be inside to watch this fight right here. This right here is a major, major, major fight right here. But just like I said, the money, they could be asking for top dollars because they know that the fight is worth something.
Already, man. I appreciate that, Latch.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, B-Man.
Because he's just talking about, I'll just say this real quick when the people make their little videos, these stupid-ass videos about how Terence Crawford want the rematch clause, right? Yeah. So, if Errol Spence the A-side, right? Mm-hmm. Like, he don't want a rematch clause.
Yeah, I mean, it's stupid. Like, why would they want a rematch? I said that on the last show.
Yeah, brother. Go ahead, E3. I'm sorry.
Nah, you good, bro. All right, man. Let me go out to I think General Big Fish was next, and then I'm gonna go to Coach, and then Lightspeed, and then Siege. General Big Fish.
Yo, E-Thriller, what it do?
What's poppin', bro? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How about yourself?
No, I can't complain. Floor is yours, my brother.
Yeah, I got a whole lot to say, man, and I finally agree with B-Mac on something. You stopped the tape a little too quick, but I seen everything I needed to see almost. I would like to see a little bit more, but what I picked up on is that Floyd Mayweather was talking about both fighters. He wasn't just talking about Errol Spence, in my opinion. And one of the things he addressed about Terence Crawford or gave an example about what Terence Crawford should have done and should have learned when he said he gave y'all the green plan. He should have left Top Rank a long time ago. A long time ago. So that's one key point that I found out tonight from that video. Another key point is that I think Errol Spence has been absolved of all the ducking talk that's been going on throughout the years because Floyd Mayweather apparently runs the PBC, runs the matchmaking process, and he controls what goes on in PBC. And if he don't like it, it ain't happening. So that's another thing I picked up on. Number two, y'all have to just get used to Floyd Mayweather being in this position. He's not going anywhere. He controls everything that goes on that PBC side, and what he say goes. So that's my takes from the video that I got to hear.
Already, man. All right, let me go out to Coach Malachi. You live on the chat. Where you Thriller? Holler at me, man.
Yo, what's going on, E?
What up, Coach? Salute.
Hey, salute everybody on the panel. Yeah, I talked about this on the show today. For Floyd Mayweather was talking to Fight Hype, and I didn't get none of the stuff that some of you guys was talking about. What I got out of it was when he was talking about, you got to fight on the neutral ground and stuff like that. He was talking about Devin Haney. He was talking about Devin Haney and George Kambosos. You go back and listen to it. I listened to it 3 times. Go back and listen to it. He was all over the place.
Yes,
of course.
he was. Yeah.
But he talked about Devin Haney. Like, look at Devin Haney for an example. He's fighting George Kambosos. He beat him. He hell of a fighter. He did this and that. But now he has to have a rematch. Back in Australia. But we're gonna have a rematch. It has to be on neutral ground, right? I don't know how you tie that into Crawford and Spence. I have no idea. But as it relates to Spence, Crawford, we know that a lot of these talking points a lot of people have been talking about is coming from the same channels who've been spreading lies. Some of these talking points. Floyd really didn't say shit. We don't know if Crawford is the hold up. It's a multi-fight deal. This is why it ain't going down because Crawford want this and Crawford want that. And, like Floyd didn't say that. Stephen Espinosa didn't. No, the people who matter didn't say that. But it's us content creators who's trying to read in between the lines, trying to guess. I Spy, Ben Matlock. We do what we do. And then trying to read in between the lines of these dudes who just lie, clickbait, whatever. I listened to it. I'm like, this dude didn't really say nothing. He didn't say shit. He talked about he's proud of Spence, Crawford.
He texts him all the time. That's all I took from it.
Talked about Devin Haney. We don't know no more than what we knew 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, and now.
Yep, I said that. Yep.
And it's all, Crawford got to be the hold up. Got to be Crawford. Now, what I took out of it was when he talked about, you can say, yeah, I just want to deal with Al, but if you're dealing with Al Heyman, you're dealing with me. You gotta have both. Because I remember Spence saying that, hey man, I don't, thinking about, I'm just paraphrasing, of course, what Floyd talking about. Floyd don't run my career. I deal directly with Al. So when he said that, that's what I thought about. And
it's
in
right
my
on
opinion, it was like Floyd was saying, oh yeah, I see what you're saying. You said you just deal with Al, but shit, if you're dealing with Al, you're dealing with me. Me and Al is one and the same. So that's how I took that. I didn't take that as though that was referring to Crawford, but I'm just saying that's just for me. You know what I mean? But another thing, he talked about how fighters say that you can have a banner on you can have your your logo or symbol on the back of a banner. That don't mean nothing. If you ain't putting $3-4 million up to pay for the fight or pay the fighter or something of that sort, then that don't mean shit. Because you hear a lot of these content creators saying that Spence has his own promotional company, or some of these fighters in the PBC, they are their own bosses. We got our own promotional company. And I say this time and time again on my show. I say, bro, if you ain't paying the site fee, if you ain't putting the money up for the fight, if you ain't paying the insurance for the fight, all that shit don't mean a goddamn thing. It sound good on YouTube channels. I got my own promo company. I'm getting the lion's share. All them catchphrases, all that shit sound good. Reality of the situation is, if you ain't putting that money up for the fights, securing some site fees, paying the insurance, locking down the venues, putting up the money for the whole fight card. If you're not doing that, guess what? You're not your own boss. You take orders like everyone else. So that myth has been debunked. I'm my own boss. I do what I want to do. We know no one at the PBC does what they want to do. We know that, right? And thanks to Agent Broner, we know these niggas getting allowances based on what he was saying about, the stipends and stuff like that, and yada, 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 and how he's getting paid. So I'm pretty sure if he's getting paid that way, I would assume that, those other guys probably getting paid that way as well.
That's a hell of an assumption, Coach Malachi. But
okay, but all of this is assumptions. You assume that Terence Crawford is the whole up of the fight. You assume that Terence Crawford is the whole up of the fight.
But you from what I hear from you don't like to make people to make assumptions, but we got to go off your assumption though. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, but I'm gathering. No, I'm not. I'm just gathering off of what I heard from Agent Broner say. You know what I mean?
That's just one person, a disgruntled fighter.
Right. Okay, well, that could be taken that way, but we can just agree to disagree on that. There's probably nothing that you can say that I'm agree with.
Yeah.
That subject matter and vice versa.
You're right.
But as it relate to this whole thing, he didn't say shit. I didn't get nothing that Crawford want 3-fight deal, $20 million, $25 million. I know all of that shit is bullshit because the people who put that out there, they, since I've been on YouTube, that's all they do is lie, make shit up. So I don't even try to address that. You know what I mean? I kind of like what E Thriller and B Mac and them do. Y'all do try to break the shit down and the spell of it, but I didn't get no more out of this interview that I got 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Again, if y'all know something that I don't know, this is one thing I do know. Floyd Mayweather is the PBC. Al Heyman, don't nobody even talk to him. They don't even know what he looked like outside of a picture or his voice. And YouTube channels, including myself, we don't know a goddamn thing. That's what I do know. So if Floyd Mayweather don't say anything like he said before, if it doesn't come out of his mouth through Fight Hype, guess what? Don't believe none of it. So far as I'm concerned, we at the same place where we've been at in 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, and all the way up to today. That's my take on it, fam.
Got you. Salute. Going out to Lightspeed. Hey, yo, AJ Skinner or AG. Hey, turn on your camera, bro, so I can see if you not no troll. Then I'll let you on. All right, going out to Lightspeed. You live on the chat with E Thriller. Holler at me, man.
Hey, salute, E3.
Salute, fam. You all right?
Yeah, we good.
Yes, sir.
Salute to the panel, salute to the chat. Yeah, I want to say, well, one, I think the fight will happen, or I'm still hoping. I do think that for me, the more politics and the more personalities get involved, and the more like talking points around it, and the more complicated it gets, I guess the more I get worried. But at this point, I'm gonna just go with what the last thing I heard from Bud, from Spence, from Mayweather, and I just hope the fight is actually gonna happen. Then in regards to Mayweather, it's all speculation. I don't really know what I'm listening to all the points and just really trying to figure out what his stance is. I guess time will tell. I don't know if Mayweather wants to be in the middle to get the bag. I'm sure PBC and Mayweather and them wouldn't mind getting some of the prize money from this fight, and from playing the middleman. And of course, I think PBC would want to sign Bud, and so I felt like his, inside of what Mayweather said, there was that. But I guess what I want to say is, and I can't even, it's funny because I wrote this point down and I can't even, and I never write my shit down, but I wanted to write this down and I can't read my own goddamn writing.
You have
That's
to write.
how that
You have to
works.
write Floyd Mayweather shit down because you never know. He be all over the place all the time. So you have to write some
Well,
shit down on Floyd Mayweather.
right now I'm pulling a Floyd Mayweather. But I think, well, I would say this. I mean, I think even if, they're not trying to get the bag, of course they want to sign Bud, and that would be beneficial for them. But then I think even with Mayweather's comment a little while ago, they kind of already steered all attention, like all eyes on PBC. Even if it's through Fight Hype, it's still like, if you hear something about the fight from anywhere else, don't look anywhere else except me. I feel like there was a little bit of Mayweather in that statement. And of course that works for PBC. But then I think with Mayweather, it's just hard to read because I just think with him, he don't want anything in boxing to be bigger than him. Like he don't want, like anytime something big happened in boxing, Mayweather got something happening too. Like this dude always want to throw a barbecue on the same time as somebody else. Like that's how Mayweather rolls. And then yeah, I just feel like there's a little bit of that. So I'm just waiting to see what it really is. But then I want to say this. If Mayweather is involved with the fight, I don't even want to. I mean, I would want to see the fight, but at the end of the day, it's scary to see somebody that egotistical and narcissistic be involved with the fight. Like I could see this dude like snatching the mic from Spence or Crawford after one of them wins and saying, they were hell of a fighters, but none of them were as great as me. I was a champion. I moved up weight classes. I fought Pacquiao. Like I just feel like he would find a way to try to steal the attention.
And I have to make. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Lightspeed,
that's it.
before I go to
was it.
C's. I appreciate you, my brother. Going out to C's, you're live on the chat. When you through, holler at me, man.
Yo, what up with y'all, man?
What up, bro?
Salute.
Chilling. As far as Crawford and Spence, right? I still got faith that it's going to happen. I just think it's a couple things that's holding it up. I feel like the deal is far along. I just feel like it's a few things holding it up. But I totally agree with what Coach was saying. Like what I was getting from what Floyd was saying is he was G checking the dog. I know he was all over the place, but he was G checking Errol Spence, bro. He was G checking him for that post that he put out, saying that only Al has been the one steering his career, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So Floyd was saying, like, nigga, if you dealing with Al, you dealing with me.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. So he was G checking Earl, and in part of what he was saying, because the motherfucker was saying a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I still got faith that this shit gonna happen, bro. I still got faith. I know it was supposed to be announced soon, but hopefully, let's pray, man, that this shit goes down, bro. I'm not gonna give up on it yet, man. I still think it's gonna happen.
It won't happen this year. I mean, right now we're in July. We
Nah, there's
figure
no
promotion.
way, bro. It's gotta happen this year. It's like, look,
Think
who else
about
is
it. You have to have a promotion, or you mess up the money. Because promotion, you have to put some energy in it, or you messing up the money,
the
or you
energy is
losing
already
money.
in it. Everybody is waiting for this fight, bro. But look, if you look at it, right, it's like, who is Earl Spence gonna fight if he doesn't fight Crawford? Who? Thurman? Who is he gonna fight? People will be saying that Crawford. Oh,
Same thing. Crawford.
I
Who's Crawford gonna
understand that with
fight?
Crawford too, but who's Earl Spence gonna fight? He needs Crawford, and he already dug himself in a hole by making these T-shirts, saying after the fight that he won Bud. He already put himself in a bad position to where as though if he don't fight Crawford, it's gonna look bad, very bad on Earl. You know what I'm saying? He might even lose some fans. He's not gonna lose all his fangirls, but it's not gonna look good for him, bro. Like he put himself in a bad spot if that fight don't happen, man. They gotta figure this shit out. I don't understand why. If safe, I heard somebody say that they heard. I know it's hearsay. He say, she say, 5 million guaranteed, whatever. Okay, so then get a good percentage on the back end with the pay per view. The pay per view is gonna do good, bro. It's gonna do great, in my opinion. There's no way that this pay per view is gonna flop, bro. It's no way. I do not
So let
see
me
that.
ask you this: when is it too late, though?
What do you mean? When is it too late?
When is it too late to make this fight for this year? When would you consider it being too late?
We still got a ways to go for this year to be
When
too
I
late.
mean, give me a month. I mean, give
To
me an
be, you
estimate.
saying
It's
like
just
to
a
be announced?
guesstimation
To be announced?
to be announced. I mean, to be
All
When
right,
you
so we
think
in
that?
July,
So
August,
at the end of July, if nothing
September,
happens, then
goddamn.
what?
So I mean, if you really look at it, it's got to be this year. So within the next month or two, you know what I'm saying? It is
So
still
at the
keeping,
end of August, the
even if
beginning
it
of
was,
August.
even if it was 3 months that they announced the fight, it's still gonna happen this year. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey, hold on, fellas. Let me read this super chat. Shout out to my boy Zach Rivers for that $5 super chat. He said, salute E3 and the Mag Mob. I appreciate it, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. All right, man. It's an open panel, man. Y'all can go ahead and cook, rock out, do what y'all got to do.
yeah, man. Like
So
it's nowhere else Earl can go, and you can really say the same thing for Bud, I guess. Even though he can move up and use that the WBO super, and he could challenge that man. It don't matter the side of the street. He could force Charlo to fight or vacate that belt. So he has another option, bro. You know what I'm saying? And top rank. People be talking about that he lost money. He lost money. Bob lost money on. So if he lost money with Bud, why does he have a lawsuit on him and still is willing to make a fight with Crawford? It makes no sense, bro. The man left his side of the street, left his promoter, went to Earl's side of the street where Earl has every advantage, bro. The commentary, the judges, the whole promotion, bro, is with Earl. But
well,
PBC, if they were smart, get Crawford. You need a guy like that because he's a guy who's gonna fight any fucking body. You know what I'm saying? He's a fighter that's gonna fight anybody. So why not have a dude like that on your team? You don't have nobody like that. Everybody is a bunch of fucking yes men and you know what I'm
so
saying? Like and follow what
but
I'll say, fight this guy, fight that guy. They want to fight fights they know they're gonna win, bro. Crawford ain't about that. You know what I'm saying?
So let me add my little 2 cents to it. First of all, you got to forget you got to remember that there's mandatories that's still out there that's hanging over Earl's head. That's hanging over this fight's head. You still got
Nah, not really.
boots,
Nah,
boots,
I can't.
but it's a mandatory, right? Don't boots got a mandatory?
Nah. The
And
reason
what's the
and
Spanish
listen,
guy? He got a mandatory that he got paid for, right?
now listen, now even if he does, unifications trump Mandos, bro.
I'm
It's
sorry.
for undisputed. It's for undisputed. That trumps any man
Understandable,
any
but here
mandatory.
we are. Here we are going into late July. It's gonna be August. You still got to get some time for promotion.
We in early July.
Normally, what's the typical turnaround time for a fighter to get ready? 3 months, 2 months
Two
and a half.
months,
Anybody?
2.5 months.
Two and a half months.
We in early July, bro. We in early July.
Is General
Right,
Big
but
Fish on the show?
we always pushing this back. Personally, I'm tired of it. It's just continuously some bullshit
Yeah, because
to
this is the
me.
fight we all
I'm
want to
like,
see, bro.
Is
All
General
right,
because
Big
shit.
Fish on the show?
Hell Boogie.
I wanna salute my motherfucking brother, my main man, goddamn it. General Big Fish. What's going on, baby?
Boogie, what's up, man?
Big fish in the
What's
building.
happening, man?
Nothing, man. Enjoying the
Salute,
show,
big fish.
listening to everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on? What's been happening? Where you been at?
Nah, man, I've been around, man.
Yes,
What's
sir.
up with your
I'm,
man,
I'm,
Big Fish?
I'm
What's
waiting
up with
on.
your man?
I'm waiting on what everybody else waiting on.
Yeah. Now you fourth in command of the Errol Sexuals, right, General Big Fish?
I'm neutral, man. What you talking about?
You neutral.
Yeah.
Shit. Mr. Quentin made a spot over you. He third in command of the Errol
No, he
Sexuals.
an Earl sexual, but I gotta say he probably the best Earl sexual that I've seen around. Cause Big Fish still got a good head on his shoulders, so I gotta salute Big Fish, man.
Yeah, that's why I had to
Appreciate you,
put.
man.
That's why I had to put my brother General Big Fish down in number fourth slot, cause
I fuck
it's
with
some
Big Fish.
guys out here, boy. IOTBA, he's second in command of the motherfucking Errol Sexuals.
Oh, I was hoping he was gonna come on tonight.
Yo,
Boogie.
man, salute.
First of
Boogie.
all, right now you number one of the bud sexuals right now, boy, because you is so
You know
juicy,
what?
nigga.
Ain't no such
You know
You
what?
is
I
so
missed that
juicy.
conversation, Quinn.
Ain't no
I
such
You
thing
is
as
I missed
so
that.
juicy, boy. You don't accept nothing.
listen. Ain't no such thing as bud
Did
sex.
that video hurt your soul earlier?
They call bud buddies, not bud sexuals. Ain't no such thing
Quinn
as
is
No,
bud
stop
you're a
being a
bud
sexuals.
hypocrite, bro.
sexual. You know what I'm
Stop being
saying?
a
You're a
hypocrite,
bud
bro.
sexual.
You don't accept anything.
And like
I
I
didn't quite
told you,
Look out,
understand that title.
look out, Mr. C's. When Mac
Yeah,
Mob come back
Mr.
on,
C,
I got something to show you.
you don't accept anything,
that
Mr.
So
video was in
part
February.
of
He
the
called him
argument,
out in the ocean in December. What are you talking about?
part of the argument for the
Are
Bud
you
Buddies,
serious?
right?
Are you serious right now? Are you
Part of the
serious
argument,
right now? Boy, you juicy, boy, you juicy.
Answer questions with questions.
You is
Whether
juicy.
Typical Earl
listen,
You
sexual.
is
but
whether or not if he
juicy.
knew,
but
whether or
General
not if
Big
he
Fish,
knew,
This is
Spence
a
could have
cut.
fought
I'm
him.
telling you, this is a
General Big
cut.
Fish, part of General Big Fish argument and Quentin's argument on the Bud Buddies. I think part of it was Keith Thurman ducking Earl.
I ain't gonna lie. That was a hell of a topic y'all came up with the other night. I ain't gonna lie. That was a hell of a
And
topic.
I went back and I dug a little deep, and Keith was actually talking about, well, Earl need to do this, and Earl need to do that, and Earl need to do this, and Earl's only 14-0. You know what am I gonna do?
Don't that sound
I'm
like
not.
somebody you roughly
I
know?
feel like I'm ready to fight him, and now here he go again with Boots talking about he want 10 million.
Don't that
He the
sound like
ducking
somebody
his
else
mother.
we know?
He the ducking his brother. I know. So yeah, he was ducking Earl when Earl was chasing after him.
I don't give a shit. Earl gets his chances
Now
2.0.
let's get it started. Cause that Bud Buddy stuff. I don't know where that. I guess E Thriller was messing with me with that. I got a little moist on that one.
Oh my God.
You weren't even in the video. So
Oh my God.
hold on. You weren't even in the video, so how you get moist about it?
Hey man, you can't say you cannot accuse yourself of being moist. That doesn't sound right.
I'm trying to figure out how did he get offended when he wasn't even in the video?
No, I wasn't offended. I said I got a little moist at the
how did
video.
you get
I watched
moist
the
about
video.
it? Yeah, you got a little.
Yeah, no, the title, just the title. I'm talking about the title. I'm being sarcastic.
Niggas was bud buddying, bro.
I was being sarcastic, but based on the argument that I believe I heard some of General Big Fish and Quentin was on, was that Thurman was not ducking Earl, but he was ducking Earl. Because he had all these little things that he needed Earl to do in order for him to fight Earl.
Yeah,
Just
but
like
I don't bring
Earl
that
had
shit up
all these
because
little
Earl
things
did the same shit.
that Terence Crawford needed to do before he even give Terence Crawford a shot. He did Earl the same way. And then I think
Mr. Quentin,
B-Mac pushed against push back on it a little bit
What's
too.
up, L Boogie?
Hey, Mr. Warren,
I
that
want to
case,
know.
that
I
case is
just want to
closed,
ask you
Mr.
a
Warren. You
question,
can't
brother.
you
That
can't
case is
reopen
closed.
that case.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I was
My brother,
reopening
Mr.
something.
Quinn, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
And I want you to be honest, man. You know,
All right.
I don't want you capping tonight because you do a lot of capping and you just make up stuff. You worse than these channels out here. Now, I want to ask you a question. Be honest, man. Have you watched 1 through 17, all 17 parts? No, serious, Mr. Quinn. Have you watched the whole 1 through 17, every single one? Be honest, tell the panel. Have you watched all of them?
No.
Okay. I got a question for my main man, General Big Fish. I want to ask you the same question I asked Mr.
That nigga
Quinn.
always go to 1 through 17. That's his Belli card all the time. 1 through 17.
Because after that came out, ain't nothing else we can talk about, honestly. Ain't nothing else we can talk about.
Why you don't want to accept nothing, L Boogie? Why can't you accept anything? Even when Mr. Golden tell you, you refuse to accept it.
Listen, you on the best channel in the business, and you know it. That's why you here.
Ain't no doubt.
Right.
Ain't nothing you could dispute about 1 through 17. So why you on here capping?
I'm not disputing 1 through 17. I'm just disputing you.
Dispute it.
I'm just disputing you.
You can't dispute me because I'm 1 through 17.
Boy, if you is 1 through 17, that's a juicy chapter, boy. If you 1 through 17, hey, tell him. You gonna have to rename that motherfucker.
Man, I'm just listening.
You gonna have to rename that motherfucker the Juicy Series.
Where my main man at? General Big Fish, where you at?
Hey, L Boogie,
Now,
you know,
General Big Fish. Now I know you in the house with E3, and I know y'all cooking. General Big Fish, tell the panel the truth. Have you watched 1 through 17 in its entirety?
I watched 1 through 17 in its entirety, and I agree with about 17% of it.
General Big Fish, what's wrong?
That's
If you agree with 17% of it, bro, you just being delusional.
What?
General Big Fish, what's going on?
Me and my brother rarely agree. So what? How is this a surprise to you?
It's not a surprise to me at all. Believe me, Big Fish. I'm still fucking.
Hey, B-Man.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor real quick?
Yeah.
Can you break down the definition of moist?
For Alex.
For the niggas that's in the chat that may be new to the channel.
Yeah, man. Look here, man. Y'all new to the channel, man. Quentin ain't suspect at all. You know what I'm saying? What he mean by moist is a term, man, that I used early, man, months ago that I used myself. When your ass is moist, that means you soft, okay? You not manly. You know what I'm saying? You don't do manly ass shit when you do moist shit. Alex, if you really want to see it, go to my video that I just played yesterday. And that's the definition of moist, and see how all the moist ass niggas is on there talking and screaming all unmanly like. So when he say moist and juicy, Quentin already know. L Boogie already know what he's talking about. He's saying you're real juicy because your ass is real moist right now. You're acting unmanly. So that's what it is.
Hey, B-Mac, can I please add
that
to
was a hell of a job.
B-Mac, can I please add to that?
Yes, and I want to say something to you after you added to Big Fish.
Yeah, I don't think you should ever refer to yourself as being moist. I think that's where the confusion coming in. That you got to let somebody else throw that slander at you. You can't be like, I'm moist.
I see you trying to throw shots.
I'm moist.
Hey man, this ain't no Brokeback Mountain panel, man. No. You don't know shit like that, man.
Man, you gotta hurry up and give us another volume 2, bro.
Big Fish, you're absolutely right, man. You being moist by calling yourself moist.
Hey, but I want to go back to L Boogie real quick, and I release the line.
But
Hey.
can I say something before you do a Big Fish real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
I vote for Big Fish to change his avatar because every time I look at the screen, it look like he looking mean as shit at me. So I'm like, God, all right, Big Fish, what the fuck did I do, man?
Damn background.
Go ahead, my brother. I'm sorry.
But nah, you good. But yeah, L Boogie, man, we didn't kind of notice your go-to move, man. Whenever you just want to do a home run, you do that James Harden 4-step back and say, man, have you not seen the 17 parts? 1 through 17? That's your go-to move, man.
General Big Fish. General Big Fish. It's so
you know that he signed with Bally Sports. You know that. You weren't privileged to that, was you, Mr. Quentin?
Yeah, Bally. Hey, General Big Fish. It's so 1 through 17 is so official. It's laid all out to you.
This is a cut, I swear to God, it's a cut.
L Boogie need a crutch to hold himself up.
It's the Chronicles.
I'm telling you,
man.
this is a cut.
Chronicles, man.
Hey, bro.
It's official. Like you said, it's official.
Number one bud sexual all time. L Boogie got the wall.
I give my man General Big Fish credit. Because General Big Fish, he do sometimes be neutral. But Steven and Mr.
No,
Quinn,
don't even do it. Don't even do it. Don't even do it, Boogie Boy. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. You are the nonsense all the time. You have no unbiasedness in you. You are all the way Bud Buddy. Like you was my buddy and me. That's you, bro.
Hey, listen. I have never seen Earl Sex
gave me an idea.
similar to Mr. Quentin and Steven, man.
We be similar to me, bro. I said,
hey, listen.
how you gonna even do this? How you gonna put my name in it? Stop it, L Boogie Boy.
Hey, listen. Them imaginations y'all got, them stories y'all make up.
Stories, okay, Bally's.
That stuff y'all be throwing in the sky and wishing for a prayer, y'all gotta stop that, man.
Now you need to stop at Bally's Total Fitness. Cut it out, man.
Hey, don't
closely in line with the PBC.
Don't forget what show y'all on now. This show based off integrity and all facts and receipts. Y'all better stop making shit.
L Boogie, you are the fake receipts. What are you talking about?
You ain't got your own receipt. You need E3 as a crutch. It's like somebody get an E3 crutch for L Boogie right now, because that's what you need. Because you can't stand it on your own.
What you mean? I got my own
No, you don't. No, you don't, Bally.
I've been following. Listen. I've been following Bud and Spence and them since 2015, 16. What you talking about?
No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Man, I could run down everything.
That ain't really that deep though. That ain't really that deep. I go back to like 13, 14. You know what I mean? I go back before that. So am I supposed to give you like a big hand clap or something for that?
I'm saying I remember it from back
then. Let's give it to him.
Lightspeed, my time will come to be on the Moist series. Lightspeed on the chat time. I should be on the Moist series. I'll be on there when it's time to.
Oh yeah,
calm your ass down.
You and Mr. Quentin making
you got your own.
Let me tell you, L Boogie, you going to the Hall of Moist. What are you talking about?
You all in there.
B-Mac got to cash your hand right now.
Yeah, in the Moist Hall of Fame.
That nigga's in the Moist Hall of Fame. What are you talking about? You in the Hall of Moisture.
I'm finna deal with Mr. Steven. Mr. Steven,
bro, it's real wet outside. It's raining out here, man. It's raining L Boogie.
Mr. Steve. Mr. Steve.
Oh my God, L Boogie, I'm listening, sir.
Okay, what is your problem with Terence Crawford?
I don't
Oh
have
my
a
God.
problem with Terence Crawford whatsoever. If you had heard me on Rebel Life, we had a really good conversation because I pointed out some key points and factors in regards to the fight and the reason why I think Bud will win the fight, but what he has to do to ensure that he wins the fight and what can happen if he doesn't do a certain couple things and what Errol Spence have to do. So I don't have an issue with Bud at all. I don't know where you get this idea
Mister,
that I have an issue with Bud
I just
Crawford.
I,
I don't.
I just asked you a question. I just asked you a question. You gave me
A
an answer.
garbage one is
Okay.
that, but go for it.
Okay. Now, is you a fan of boxing or are you a fan of certain fighters?
I'm a fan of boxing. My favorite fighters are all retired. My most favorite, the fighters that I'd actually be like, getting moist about, they're done. They're retired. Roy Jones is done.
Okay.
Floyd Mayweather's
Okay.
done.
Okay.
Those were my guys.
Okay. 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 Now, who is your favorite between Spence and Crawford?
Spence by the slightest.
Spence by the slightest?
Yeah, just only because I knew about Spence before I knew about Bud. But being objective and looking at the fight, I personally believe Bud's
Okay.
I'm sorry.
athleticism
I'm
and
sorry.
the
Okay.
I had to
insane
cut it.
doggedness in him
If
will
you
lead
Okay.
know
him to the
about
victory.
Spence before
Okay. Hold
Bud,
on.
then
No,
you're
no,
not
no,
a
no,
boxing
no, no, no.
fan,
Let
bro.
me do
You're
this.
not
Let
a
me do
boxing
this.
fan.
Let me do this. Let me do this. How you know
This
about
is a
Spence
cut. I'm telling
before?
you.
How
Mm.
you know about Spence before Bud and Bud been fighting longer than Spence?
Get him, Al Boogie. Get him.
Because
Get him.
I
He's
happened to
slipping.
not catch on to Bud till a little bit later into his run.
He's been in
I didn't get it.
How?
championship.
I didn't get it.
Bro,
How?
Al Boogie, get him.
I wasn't on the Bud. I wasn't on the Bud wave in 2012.
No,
I
no,
Steven,
wasn't on
can
the
I
no,
Bud
answer
not
that
wave.
a
for you?
not a not a
Steven, let me
Bud
answer it.
wave.
L
Not a
Boogie,
Bud wave, a
L
boxing wave.
Boogie,
Mr.
L
Gentleman
Boogie,
Fish,
Errol
no,
Yeah,
Sessions
no,
but
when he
no,
try to
no,
help him
listen,
no,
I
out.
got other
no,
things going
no,
on in life.
no,
There's
no.
been moments
L
of time
Boogie,
in
Give
my
him a
he
life
wasn't
where I wasn't
lifeline.
able to pay
General
attention
Big
to
properly
everything that
Fish,
was going on in
Give him
boxing.
a
So I
lifeline.
missed some of
General Big
I missed
Fish.
a little bit of Bud's greatness.
he was he
This
wasn't
me and
properly
Steve and
promoted,
General
L
Big
Boogie.
Fish.
That's how come he didn't hear
No,
about it
no,
first.
no. General Big Fish,
He wasn't
brother. Stay
properly
out of
promoted,
this.
Light
L
speed, he
Boogie.
Stay
was so
out of
funny.
this.
Light
Stay
speed is
out of this,
hilarious.
General Big Fish. Now,
Smart ass light speed.
Mr. Steven, I'm gonna ask you again. How do you know about Spence before you know about Bud? And Bud been a champion and been fighting longer than Spence. If
Hold on,
you a
what's up with all
boxing
this gay
fan,
shit in the chat, bro?
if you
Well,
a boxing fan, how is that?
okay, well,
What
Oh
maybe
no,
Big Fish
man.
is on to something.
What the
No.
fuck going
Maybe Bud
on, man?
wasn't promoted properly because I did not get wind of Bud until his 140 run.
L Boogie, don't do this,
So
man.
you
Don't do
don't
this.
remember? You don't remember? So you just told me
You
you
gonna
been
do it
watching.
anyway.
I had to
You
go back
told me
and
you
get. I
go
had to go
back
back on
further
Go
Bud. I
than
had
out
to
on
go
your
me.
back on
shield,
Bud.
L Boogie.
Mr. Quinn, stop. I'm talking
I
to
had
Go
to
out
go.
on your
So
shield,
I
L
had to go
Boogie.
back on Bud. I had to go
Can
back and
Mr.
get
Steven
some more
hold
Bud.
his own, Mr. Quinn? Can Mr.
Yeah,
Steven
but
hold
the
his
thing is,
own?
you're asking me questions like, why didn't you know about Bud before Errol? It just
Hold
happened to
on,
be
Mr.
that way. It
Steven.
just happened to be
Hold
that way.
on, Mr. Steve. Hold on. Now you just told me you
I know
go
about
back
Spence in the
further.
Olympics, bro.
Now you just told me you go back way further than me in boxing. You don't remember
I just said
Bud?
about no. You said you've been paying attention to them since 2015. I said I go back before that date.
Okay. So you don't remember Bud in 2014 becoming a champion, going
Yes, I do,
overseas?
but you got to go further back. I'm talking about. I knew about Spence in Olympics, bro. That's way before That's 2012, bro. I found out about Bud about late 2013, right around that range, estimated. I knew about Spence since his Olympic days.
So did you know about Spence in his amateur days?
In his Olympic days, that's amateur, bro.
Okay, before the Olympics, did you know about Spence?
Nah, I wouldn't say I knew about Spence before the Olympics. Nah.
Okay, so you say you caught Bud when?
Probably right at the beginning of his 140 run. Which was like 2013, 2013. Matter of fact, when he filled in for that fight, that was the first time I heard of Bud. When he filled in the fight program, when he 2 weeks notice, that's the first time I heard about Bud.
Brady Prescott?
Yeah, Prescott, that's who it was. That's the first time I heard about Bud.
Okay, that's the first time you heard about Bud.
Yeah, for
Okay,
me.
so
No, again, I wasn't following every single move in boxing. Like the way I am now, I wasn't in the exact same place and space following boxing back then. I'd watch boxing, I enjoyed boxing, but I wasn't overly entrenched in it. I'm entrenched in the shit right now.
Yeah, he wasn't 140 in 2013.
Where was he at 2013? 135.
Remember, he fought Ricky Burns over there in the UK. Became champion in the UK. I want to say that was 2014. That was lightweight.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Again, I ain't got the exact timelines. I'm not going to pretend to have the exact timelines. But the point that you're trying to make this really doesn't make any sense. Because at the end of the day, they're both. Because no, listen, El Boogie, you know, you're trying to create yourself a little narrative to come at me with, and it just ain't gonna fly, homie.
No, I'm just asking you a question. So
Nah, I know better. I was born tonight, not last night.
So you like Spence because you knew him before Bud?
That's the only reason why I have a little bit more of a liking towards Spence. But when it comes to me judging a fight, I'm going to be objective. I'm not going to be subjective and say, oh, because I knew Spence before Bud, I'm rooting for Spence. No, I personally believe Spence could win the fight, but I think Bud will win the fight for a few reasons. Doesn't mean I'm going to be correct. It doesn't mean it's going to play out that way because both fighters are excellent fighters. But in my opinion, I think Bud is the most athletic boxer, and he makes great adjustments. And they both can take a punch. So if they both can take a punch, then what's going to happen? I think the skills will overshadow the purely technical boxer. That I could be wrong about that, but that's what I think.
Hey, yo, hold on, fellas. Hey, shout out to T. Jones for that cash app. I really appreciate it. My brother, salute. Go ahead.
Shout out to you, T. Jones.
Can I answer your question for you?
Mr. No.
Big Fist, I appreciate you, man, but he's trying though. He getting his down stem on. He's trying to get his Street Fighter reach on. He trying.
So Mr. Steven, so you saying you will put your money on Bud in the fight?
I won't put my money on neither fighter.
Okay, but skill-wise, you believe Bud will win the fight?
I believe Bud has a little more tools in the tool, but he got a little more skills.
Okay, you think he the better fighter?
I think he got a little bit more. The dog in him is would really do it too, man. That motherfucker got an evil streak on him, bro. He'll flip like this and he'll go animal on you. So, and I think Spence got a lot of dog in him, but Bud got evil in him. Man. He got evil intentions.
So, Mr. Steven, why is it that you always so quick to defend Spence?
Because y'all abuse him. Because somebody like you abuse him. Somebody like you abuse him. Somebody be trying to dog out Bud on some bullshit. I call them out. Listen, when somebody talk crazy about Bud and say some bullshit, I call them out for it. Hold up. El Boogie. Let me talk real quick, El Boogie. Let me talk, 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 El Boogie.
Mr. Quick. Mr. Steven. I didn't finish the question.
Exactly.
So let me ask you the question, then you can respond.
Go for it, El Boogie. Go for it. Make my day. Plenty for it.
I just want to know, why is it when Spence come out and do some fuckboy shit or some fugazi shit, why is it you defend him?
Oh my God.
Because I'm focused on the fight. I'm focused on the fighters and their
Boy,
abilities.
that nigga juicier than a juicy.
I'm focused on the fighters
Boy,
and
you
their
more
abilities.
juicier than an Omaha steak,
You want to
boy.
call out. See, you want to focus on that type of shit. That ain't what I'm focused on. I'm focused on the fighters and their abilities and what they do in that ring. That's what I'm focused on. You,
he
on the
said
other
some
hand, on some other
fuckboy
shit.
shit. He didn't say that. No, y'all trying to
B-Mac, come on.
overlap with El Boogie saying.
B-Mac. No.
Don't try to laugh off what El Boogie saying. You do be taking up for that man on everything, dog.
B-Mac, go to your neutral corner, man.
It's not everything. Y'all want to point that picture like it is, but that's not the picture.
Neutral corner, B-Mac.
We'll tell Quinn to stop jumping in.
Right.
Stop jumping in.
I ain't jumping in. I want to jump in, man. The motherfucker, but god damn. See the hell of that nigga, man. God damn, hell of that nigga.
Neither one of us need help. El Boogie, I want to tell you this, stuff. Listen to me for 1 second, El Boogie. Listen to me for 1 second, El Boogie. Listen to me for 1 second.
Tell your man to stay out of
El Boogie, listen for 1 second, El Boogie. El Boogie, listen for 1 second. Please listen for 1 second. Please, before you ask this question, let me tell you something real quick, El Boogie.
Finish the question.
Let me listen. I'm not done responding.
I'm finna let you respond.
Oh my
because
God.
I see so much hate and dislike. Wait. I see so much hate and dislike and and false news against Crawford out here, and I don't see you go to no other channels nor
Okay.
come on here and defend Crawford.
Speaking
All right, you ready? You ready, El Boogie? I'm banned from Fernand's channel.
You so quick
El
to
Boogie, I'm
defend
banned from
Spence.
Fernand's channel.
Hold
I'm
on,
banned
listen.
from Fernand's channel.
You so
Fanon,
quick to
whatever how you pronounce his
defend
name, I'm
Spence.
banned from his channel.
Hey man, hey yo, hold on, Stevie.
I'm banned for his channel. And guess what I got banned for?
Hey man, don't say that nigga name, bro. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I got banned from Homeboy's channel for defending who? Bud Crawford. Because it was bullshit that I saw. The thing is, you only going by what I do when I'm communicating here. When I'm dealing with that other shit, if I do deal with it, I'll speak my piece. But the thing is, I'm not supporting those channels. I'm supporting E-Thriller, the Black Picasso, and B-Mac. That's who I'm focused on because that's who I support. And Rebel Life getting love for me too. So I support. So if you see me talking more in this group and talking about that, then it happened to be that way. Why? Because these are the channels that I support. I don't support the guys that's doing just putting out the propaganda. I might occasionally go out there and challenge it, but I'm not focused on them because they don't give me my news. They don't give me what I need for boxing.
So you went to one channel and
got banned.
So you went to one channel.
I got banned. I got banned from the channel, bro.
When it's 10 or 20 of them, okay, you went to
Well,
one channel.
But the thing is, you can do it for me. I'm gonna give you my password to my channel. I'm gonna let you go into all those channels and talk all the shit you want and get banned from them channels. I don't got time for that, bro. I don't got time for that. I'd rather sit there and chop it out with a real channel than focus on my energy on some bullshit.
Oh no, you in the right place. No, you in the
I know
right
I
place.
am.
You on the right channel. Yeah,
I know
that.
I am.
But what I'm saying is, why when we only speak the truth of what Spence do,
Here we go with this why when we, not we. You not part of the we, homie. Sorry.
Why? I'm a part of the Mac Mob. I'm a part of the
You part of the Mac Mob, but you're not part of the we, though. You're not part of the we. You know. Because listen, B-Mac and E-Thriller has made points that made me take a step back and look at something I was thinking about or what I thought was and understood it wasn't that way. I give them the credit for it. El Boogie don't get the credit. He gets on the surfboard and ride the waves and get real wet.
So why is it that when we speak the truth about Errol
Here you go with this we. Take the we out. Take the we out. You don't belong in the we.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
You don't belong in the we, my dog.
Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Stop it.
I got some scissors.
Now, why is it when we only speak the truth of what Errol say or do and point out the fuck boy shit? Why is it that you come and defend it so hard instead of agreeing with what Errol do? That's wrong.
I don't do that all the time. You can paint the picture that I do. Sometimes I take a step back and listen and get the information for what it is and then process that information. If I might disagree with it, I'll speak on it. And if I'm proven wrong, which I have been proven wrong before, then I admit to being wrong about it. That doesn't make me an aerosexual. That makes me an unbiased fan because I might have had a point, but that point was proven incorrect. And then at that point, I accepted that what I thought was incorrect. And that's happened before. So at the end of the day, you can ride the wave all you want, but just remember, man, valleys, bro. Total fitness.
Hey, yo, hold on, fellas. Be mad. Who played that shit?
What's that?
Is that you, B Mac?
Yeah.
Hey,
B-Mac, you
man,
cheating,
they saying we need a meter, man. Hey, that's B-Mac shit, man. That's on the back. I ain't got no meter, man.
Man, we need a meter, man, for this shit, man.
For real.
This shit is hilarious, man. This so many times.
He's trying so hard. Like, calm down, bro.
Mr. Steve, I got another question for you.
Can I ask you a question, El Boogie?
You need to handcuff B-Mac to the turnbuckle. He cheating playing videos and shit.
Mr. Steve, I got another question for you.
Go ahead, fellas. My bad.
I might have an answer. Go ahead.
Mr. Steve, now do you consider yourself an aerosexual or a bud buddy? Which one?
Neither. We know you a bud buddy, though, at the end of the day. Because you discredit. See, I don't discredit Bud Crawford because Bud Crawford is a great. He in the Hall of Fame already. But you'll discredit Errol Spence to the fourth power. See, that's the difference. I'm not neither. You are definitely a Bud buddy.
So, Mr. Steven, did you see Terence Crawford when he went on his Instagram and posted that He on a new venture with intro box.
What the fuck?
Which is
Bro, we need a meter. Fuck that bullshit. We need a meter.
which is putting on fights with Valley Sports. Did you see that on his Instagram?
What the fuck? Huh?
Mr. Steven, did you see that?
Oh my God.
Mr. Steven, did you see that?
Say, man, L Boogie, them points starting to become stale as a motherfucker. Don't you know you always say the same shit?
I got to drop off after that one.
Did you see that, Mr. Steven? Yes or no?
Huh? What makes
Hey,
a
man,
bud
you made
buddy?
Steven run.
Somebody
He
tell me
rolled
what
on
makes
the
a
read,
bud
bro.
buddy.
I just can't with this guy right now.
If you want to know what a bud buddy looks like,
Yeah,
listen to
definition
L
of a
Boogie.
bud buddy, Quentin.
And put up that he was going to see his fighters fight and that he was on a new venture with Intro Box, who is signed with Valley Sports.
And I hope it turns into a Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence fight. How about that?
Boogie, who is in Terence Bud Crawford stable, man?
Listen, bro, for real, man. You got down team arms. You should be part of Street Fighter 2 because you got the good reach game.
Now let me holler at Mr. Quinn. Now, Mr. Quinn, what's your problem with Terence Crawford?
Invalid ass points.
I don't have a problem with Terence Crawford. I just got a problem with your fanboy ass.
I heard you say a lot of bullshit about Terence Crawford. Let's
talk about what's been bullshit, L Boogie. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk facts and what we know, and not all that slick undertone makeup bullshit you be coming with. Because that don't fly with me. That sound good.
Okay, well, come with some facts, L Boogie. Come with some facts.
What's your problem with Crawford, man?
I don't have a problem with Crawford.
What you feel Crawford done wrong? What's your problem with Crawford? Because you talk a whole lot of shit on all them other shows. I want to hear it tonight.
Oh, what other shows? I don't be on no other shows.
I'm talking about our shows. Stop acting crazy like you don't know what I'm talking about. What's your problem with Crawford?
Oh boy, he's a
man. Look, I'm not obsessed. I don't admire or adore one man like you.
Listen, stop trying to go around and beat.
I didn't go around it. I just answered your question. I don't have a problem with it.
Jump in the bush and chasing your tail. Cut that shit out.
I said I don't have a problem with him. So next question.
Boy, no admiring.
Okay, next question.
None of that shit. Stop.
I just answered your question. Next question.
So you gonna sit here and bite your tongue now?
Bite my tongue. My shit's not bleeding. What is you talking about?
What's all this talk about? He didn't make the right business moves, and he didn't do this, or he didn't do that, or he ducking this, or he ain't doing that. What's the problem with Crawford?
You know, I heard somebody say something in the chat earlier about that Kinahan situation, right? Why would you associate yourself with a motherfucker that's on America's Most Wanted? Why in the fuck would you want to associate yourself with that if that's the case?
Do you know that to be true? Why would you speak about something you don't know to be true? What you talking about?
I just said if that be the case. That's what I just said.
No, we not.
Why would he still associate? Because he was associated with him. He was associated. You know he was because everybody know he was. Do you know he was?
No. Where the receipt?
Do you know that he was associated with Daniel Kinahan? I'm asking you a question.
When you make a statement on here, you got to pull a receipt. Can you pull us a receipt that you know Terence Crawford and Kinahan had any signed deal, contract, any business going on? Can you pull a receipt? Yes or no? We don't do that on here. Stop it. Can you prove it? Yes or no?
Can I prove it? I'm pretty sure I can.
Pull it up.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure plenty of people heard of him being associated with the man.
Listen. Plenty of people heard a bunch of shit. Pull the receipt up. We don't do that on here. Pull the receipt up.
U.S. suspected organized crime boss is Jordan's influence in American boxing. Kinahan is advising U.S. superstar fighter Terence Crawford. Crawford's promoter Bob Arum says Kinahan is alleged figurehead in international drugs and weapons gang over $1 billion. Insider.com.
Well, you said
Trillo.
insider.com from Bob Arum.
Pull up the receipt. We don't want to hear none of that
It's
shit
convenient
about.
to listen to Bob Arum when it's convenient to listen to Bob Arum.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just repeating the report.
Well, you
B-Mac,
the one reeled it
B-Mac, I
off
hear
like
you
it was
say that
fact.
all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You reeled
Bob,
it off like it was facts.
Mr.
I mean,
Quint, where the
Bob-
receipt at? Steven ain't talking about shit. I'm talking Mr. Quint. Where the receipt
I ain't talking about shit. You ain't said nothing the whole time but a bunch of nonsense.
That's what I'm talking
I'm
about,
pretty-
man. I killed that shit, man. That right, that's easy, man.
You go there, go to there go a receipt right there. It shouldn't have no bill. It shouldn't have no merit on Terence Crawford anyway. At the end of the day,
Mr. Quint, where the receipts at? I'm waiting.
Hold on, let me go. Let me see if I find something.
Yeah, because you can't say nothing without having no
already
receipt,
dropped
Mr.
something
Quint.
in the chat.
He's in the chat.
I don't care about that though.
I don't see
Yeah.
shit in the chat.
Yeah, like I don't know who the insider is, but I mean, just a rule of thumb, like when you're doing research, you got to be real thorough. You got to cross-reference a lot of shit because sometimes it could be like Boxing News 24. That's a pro PBC website, so they'll put out just all pro PBC type propaganda. Bob Arum, you know, it's amazing. You know, the brother brought up the Kinahan stuff. I'm like, damn, well, Kinahan been involved with Bob Arum for years. And other promoters and stuff throughout boxing and stuff like that. I don't know if it's true or not because I haven't done any thorough investigation. But when I look at something, bro, I try to cross-reference it with at least 10 different sources. And I try to find, okay, where did this come from? You see what I'm saying? Because when you hear shit, it comes from somewhere and try to vet it. You know, that's the best way to do it, to try to get a more accurate assessment on any information.
Lightspeed is so
you hear. You get
gas.
what I'm saying?
Lightspeed
Yeah,
is gas.
Mr. Quentin don't do that. He's an aerosexual. He listens to fanboys, and then he come on his real channel and spit off that fanboyism shit on him.
Man, I be cooking your fanboy ass like I'm gonna cook you in a minute.
We
No.
don't do that on here. You got to come with receipts. We don't do that here. Now, Mr. Quentin, where's your receipt?
Hold up, I got one right here. I got one right here. Hold up.
Okay.
I'm not gonna speak up on it. I'm gonna see can I.
You done your thorough research in 2 minutes. Okay, I got you. Yeah, okay.
No, I ain't just, it just pops up. It just popped up like it ain't nothing. All you gotta do is go to Google, nigga. All you gotta do is go to Google.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
All you got to do is go to Google.
You got a fact.
Because that's what I rely on. Google.
Factual evidence in the yeah, Google gonna.
They say Kinahan is advising U.S. superstar fighter Terence Crawford. This comes from Jared Shuley, though.
Who reported that?
This is insider.com. They got plenty more. I ain't got to just go to that one.
And that's a fact.
Shit, that's what they say.
That's a fact.
That's what they say.
That's fanboyism. That's what they say. Because
oh no, the only fanboyism is you because you don't accept nothing. You don't think that man was associated with that man in some form, shape, or fashion. Not saying that he still is right now. I'm asking you, do you think he was ever affiliated with that man in any form, shape, or fashion? I'm asking you, L Bully, a simple question. Yes or no? Don't filibust.
Hey, look, I don't talk about nothing I don't know.
I'm asking you a question. Yes or no? Don't filibust.
I don't get into that. I don't know nothing about that, so I don't speak on that. I don't know nothing about no Kinahan and none of that. I know he was signed to Bob Arum, top-ranked promoter.
So you never heard of him being associated with that man? You never heard of that?
Listen, I know he was signed to top.
I'm asking you a question, L Boogie.
Listen.
Have you ever heard of him being associated with that man?
Listen.
I'm asking you a question. This simple yes or no.
I done heard plenty things on the internet. It don't mean it's a fact. We talking
Oh
about
my God.
I'm
what we know to
asking
be
you
a
a
fact.
simple question, you fanboy motherfucker, you.
We only
Hey,
talking about
E3,
Yes or
facts.
no? Have you heard of it?
hey,
Have you at least heard
L3,
of it?
can you
Listen,
make the
I
witness answer the
listen,
question, please?
Just a simple yes or no.
listen,
Man, we need a meter.
Hey
listen,
man,
L
hey,
Boogie is
listen.
clearly
I'm trying to stay
Boy,
out of
you,
that
you
debate, big fish.
boy,
That
you is
don't mean.
juicy. Boy, you is juicy
Hey,
meat right
listen.
now.
Can I say something real quick
You
though?
ain't got no smoke for me, Mr. Quinn. I want
I'm
General Big
asking you a
Fish
simple
next.
question.
I
Have you at
want
least
General
heard
Big
of him
Fish
being
next.
associated with this
Listen,
man? Have you even heard?
you talking nonsense stuff. I want General Big Fish next. General Big Fish gonna
Oh
give me a
my
real
God, you
debate.
getting
Let
your
Big
ass
Fish, because
whooped
I'm back
right
for a
here.
second, because you
How
ain't
the fuck
saying
can you
nothing.
go to General Big Fish when you
General
ain't
Big
dealt with
Fish,
me yet?
General Big Fish gonna give me a real debate. You
Hey,
ain't
L
fellas,
worth a
Boogie.
debate.
can I
You
say
not
something
worth
real
a
quick,
debate,
fellas?
Mr.
Oh my
Quinn.
Go
God.
ahead,
You
D
gonna be
man.
talking about nothing.
What y'all talking about with the whole Canahan thing, man? Y'all could just move on because that
For
really
real
ain't got
though.
nothing to do with the fight. At the end of the day, Bud been away from Top Rank since November of 2021. If the Canahan situation was a problem, the fight would have been done. It been then called off. We can let that shit go. It's been what, 7, 8 months? Come on, man.
Close
Mr.
to
Now
Quinn
somebody
brought
had
that.
said
Mr.
something in
Quinn
the
brought
chat.
that up.
Yeah.
Can I
Somebody in
ask
the
L
chat
Boogie a
said
question?
He
something.
just had a video
Can,
on that bullshit yesterday. My point is that if you thinking for yourself, man, he been away from Bob for 8 months. Do you know they've been talking? If Canahan was a problem and he been all this advising of Bud and this, that, and the other, they would have been killed the fight.
Bud's
It's
smart
been
enough
8
to
months.
distance
yeah,
himself from the bullshit. That's why it don't matter.
Yeah, it's been
yeah,
8 months,
it's
bro.
just another way for them to shit on Terence Crawford and put some bullshit out to the gate from what we all want to see, which is
Can
the
I
fight.
can I can I ask L Boogie a question?
I want General Big Fish.
You can get
You
General
and
Big Fish, but
see,
I'm gonna ask you a question before you get Big Fish.
you and Mr. Quinn,
No, you ain't saying nothing to me.
y'all,
You asked me a bunch of bullshit questions, but let me ask you a question.
you and Mr. Quinn don't be
Let me
talking
ask you
about
a
nothing,
question.
man.
Do you give Errol Spence any credit for any accomplishment he's had? Because I don't ever hear you say nothing positive about Errol Spence. It's always negative. See, I don't do that. I actually have positive about both
Listen,
fighters.
True
What do you?
gritter, man.
listen. You ain't never heard me say nothing negative about Errol Spence. What you heard me say about Errol Spence is the fuckboy shit he done and said about himself. Now, I give him credit. I give him
Contradiction.
credit for being a 3-belt champion. That's what I give him credit for.
Bro,
That's it, El Boogie.
didn't you say that Ugas threw the fight though?
You ain't never heard me say that.
I'm just
You ain't
making
never
sure
heard
that
me.
when your crazy
You
ass just
ain't
said
never
that.
heard me
That
say
sound like that
Ugas.
sound like an L Boogie statement.
No. You ain't never heard me say Ugas threw the fight. You might have heard me say Ugas stood in front of him like a punching bag and didn't release his hand and didn't give Spence no type of fucking challenge. Yeah, you might have heard me say that. And I guarantee you Bud ain't gonna do that. I can bet you that. He ain't gonna stand in front of him and not throw a
Lightspeed
punch
mad
back.
funny. Yo,
I can
Lightspeed is
guarantee
mad
you
dumb.
that.
Hey, yo, True,
I want
turn on your camera, fam, so I can bring you on, bro.
I want
Bet.
General Big Fish.
Yeah,
I want my
I
main
need a
man,
piece of
General
him.
Big Fish.
I got smoke with him, man.
With who?
True gritter.
I get
I
because
want General Big Fish.
I got smoke with True when
Big
it's
Mac,
time. I
it's all
got
your
smoke with
fault,
True.
man. They out here talking about Kinahan, man. I blame you, man.
You blame me. See, that's what
Hell
I'm saying.
yeah.
You blame.
Hey,
This is why I got smoke with you, because you blame me, and wasn't you the main one in the chat telling me, B-Mac, do one of them motherfuckers every week.
Hell yeah, don't stop. Hey, I need every 3 days you gotta drop one of those videos, bro. Hey, I ain't stop laughing at that.
That's all I got. True, one love to you, one love.
Hey, bro. Hey, you killed me with that video, man. Every time I need to laugh, man, I just pull that bitch up, man.
yes, sir.
And go back through it, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, but yeah, hey, it's your fault, B-Mac, man. They went back and got some old videos and trying to make it today's news and shit. It's B-Mac fault. Everybody blame B-Mac, man. And blame him by subscribing to the channel and liking, man. Y'all blame him that way.
Shit, man. One
Yeah,
love.
man.
One love, true.
Hey, most definitely.
One
Hey, but this
love.
is crazy, man. Hey, Bud said in that video, he said the fight fans got to make the fight. Bud, what the fuck else we got to do, man? Everybody talking about this fight. Ain't no announcement being made. They got us over here trying to decode Floyd's talk like we decoding the Bible or something,
man.
trying to figure out when the fight gonna be made. If this fight ain't made, but it ain't announced by end of August, man, I give up. Ain't no fight, man. You know, PBC, they invested too much into to Earl for Bud to come in there and fuck up their program, man. At this point, I'm losing hope, man, because we halfway through the year. We what 3.5 months out since Spence fought, almost 3 months out since Spence fought, coming up on damn near a year since Bud fought. I don't know what the hell the hold up is. I don't know what they looking for, what they waiting on. I don't know, maybe they're gonna make that announcement with Canelo fight. I don't know what they trying to do here, man. But I'm getting a little frustrated, a little tired. Like, man, announce the fight or go fight somebody else. You know, Spence, he already fought in April, so he can wait till 2023 to have his other fight. That's what they doing over at PBC. But Bud, he need to do something, man. You know, this is a little frustrating. Guys over here decoding, trying to read in between the lines and decipher and what they saying. Come on, man. This is doing too goddamn much, man. We just want to see the fight, some rematches, and go on to the next, man. As fight fans, that's all we want. We want to see two of the best go heads up how it's supposed to be, man. This right here, man.
This is a game they've been playing with us the whole time.
Hey, False Gritter, I got a question for you.
What's up, little fish?
False Gritter. So,
hey, I was down in Dallas again. I'm still here, man. I was out here looking for you, man. I was down in the lake, man. I had my fishing pole, man. I was trying to catch you and your buddy, man.
Man, I knew I smelled some breakfast cases pizza this morning, man.
And I brought you some crusty crust from Godfather's Pizza, man.
Man, I want that shit, man. I want cases, man. I like the cheap shit, man.
Yeah, man. I brought some of that Godfather's for you, man. It was a little stale, but I kept my word. I'm gonna send the video to your brother, man. I did bring it for you.
Kick his ass out, E-Thriller.
Kick who out?
Goddamn Fotex.
What he say?
You gonna hashtag my ass. Blame B-Mac.
You know, folks stay talking shit in the chat.
Hey, True Gritter, though, I got a real question for you, though.
What's good?
Since Crawford is everything that you say he is, wouldn't the PBC recognize that? And since we saw that video tonight that E-Thriller played, it's obvious that Floyd Mayweather is the second in command, or maybe even first, to Al Haymon, one of the two. So in all the decision making and matchmaking. So since Floyd is buddy with Terence Crawford, wouldn't you think that he is in Al Haymon here like, hey, Terence Crawford got about 4 to 5 fights left in him. With the way Errol Spence then managed his career out the ring, he maybe only have 4 or 5 fights left in him. So wouldn't it be the smart thing to do to roll with Bud instead of Spence?
You talk about as far as Floyd go, because my phone froze. I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, as far as Floyd and the PBC, Al Haymon and everybody.
I think Floyd, he probably leaning more with Bud because Earl's already over there under Haymon, and him and Spence probably don't get along too well, or whatever the case may be. And I think he probably see more of a bag with Bud than he do with Spence at this time, because I'm pretty sure he probably figured he can maneuver him a certain way, get him certain fights. But I don't know. I feel like if Floyd really has a say-so in this, I feel like the fight would have been made. You know, Floyd, he's going to try to have his hands in whatever to get that bag. And this prolonging shit, like I said, the only thing that could be holding it up is one of them guys is hurt. They trying to recover from an injury or something. They just keeping it low-key. But outside of that, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man, because this right here is craziness. And the only thing I can think is PBC ain't trying to rock with Bud. Just like when Porter wanted to fight Bud, PBC didn't put their hand in that situation. They fell all the way back. So, you know, that speaks volumes about what they got going on over there. But as far as Floyd, you know, what he want to invest in, I think with Bud, he's seeing a bigger bag. You know, Bud going to be the Hall of Fame. You know, Spence, it's a chance. As of right now, who knows? You know, he just got the clout behind the sparring with Floyd. And, you know, in PBC, how Al has been maneuvering them through this boxing world. But as far as where the bag is, I believe the bag is with Bud right now.
Yeah, that's my question to anybody who want to dive into that. Isn't Terence Crawford the more valuable asset? How is it that the PBC is recognizing that and throwing the money at him and kicking Spence to the curb? Y'all don't think that's possible?
I just think he might not be one to get down with PBC. Like Barona said, they get monthly stipends. I know Bud won all his probably guaranteed before or after the fight. He probably ain't trying to be waiting no months. If that's how they doing it at PBC for all the boxers, then I could almost assure that Bud ain't signing up for that. You know, because that ain't where it's at with him. He done came too far on getting the money out of boxing. That'd be like taking his career financially backwards and be waiting on monthly stipends, monthly paychecks. So I just think that might be why him and PBC is not, maybe not working out. That's my assumption.
But wasn't it a narrative running around that the PBC in the beginning was overpaying their fighters? So, but now it's been turned into they get stipends now.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I mean, they probably ran out. That bag ran out. They was paying too much.
Yeah, and Floyd, that interview tonight that E Thriller played, Floyd said the number one goal that Al Heyman and himself for the fighters is that they get the most money and not the promoters. So what about that? What about that part of the interview? Is that a lie, or is that the truth?
I think they always was getting stipends. I don't think they never was getting overpaid. We just thought that.
Yeah, Boogie, I ain't asked you what you think. I'm asking what you know.
The same.
But the information is out there, though.
From the beginning,
Big Fish.
how they paid their fighters.
Yeah, the information is out there because too many people already said. I mean, you already got it out there. Adrian Broner said Errol Spence said he even got stipends. You got Charlo.
Can't forget about Mickey Bay.
Mickey Bay, exactly. You got Charlo. Can't his fucking car won't work.
Mickey Bay, that's that dude that was in Shalimar.
No, not him. You talking about? Yeah. I know you being funny, but no, Mickey Bay. He been all over the Alphabet Boy shows.
What?
Just breaking it down.
Because why you always discredit me by saying I'm being funny? I wasn't being funny.
You say Shalimar, right?
Yeah, Mickey Bay.
Oh no, you talking about Mickey Free.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
You talking about Mickey Free.
So let me ask y'all this, because I think I see where Big Fish is going with this. Let's keep it a buck. Do y'all believe this fight is going to happen if Bud don't sign with Floyd? Because I don't see this fight happening if Bud don't sign with Floyd.
If Bud signed with PBC, isn't he signing with Floyd since the PBC and
I'm saying
Mayweather
I think Floyd Mayweather wants him under his umbrella. I know Floyd say they wanted the same, but I think he wants Terence Crawford with Mayweather Promotions. So if he doesn't sign with Mayweather Promotions, do y'all think the fight will happen?
Well, if you think that and what you're thinking is accurate, no, I don't. Simple. No.
Well, if that's his father, as he say, his second father. What the fuck?
What the fuck was that? Go ahead, B-Mac. Mute your audio, man. Go ahead, B-Mac.
Also say if that's his second father, like he say, I mean, he's not breaking, I guess, rank with him. You know, everything he say is that they on the same page.
Yeah,
I agree with you that in some form or fashion, I don't know how it's got to be worked, but he got to go across that pond and sign with them, which I don't feel he got a problem with in the first place.
Okay.
You know, because like I said, he wants multiple fights with Charlo as well as Errol Spence.
Yeah.
So I don't think him wanting to do a 1-5 deal is a problem at all about him signing. But if he doesn't do that, if he's adamant that he's not doing no PBC or Floyd Mayweather combination of or whatever, then no, the fight won't go on. He's gonna have to go. You know, I don't think he can do a 1-fight deal with a negotiation of I don't know. It can't be broke up like that. He got to be all in and make that contract.
He don't want to be undisputed, B-Mac.
What you mean he don't want to be undisputed? You know the thing about it is, because I'm glad you said you doing L Boogie. I'm glad you said something, man. We've been on this topic the whole time, man. But everything is Terence Crawford. Like, nobody's saying shit about Errol Spence. Like, Errol Spence, he just, privy to everything. It don't matter with Errol Spence. The money don't matter with Errol Spence. All this shit, if it's this kind of money, why is it all on Terence Crawford if it's negotiation? Like, look, Spence, if I know I can get more money somewhere else, just like Floyd talking about, if y'all not paying me, dog, what I know I can make, why the fuck wouldn't I leave? That whole question not going, it's always, well, why you over there with Bob? Bob ain't giving you the bag, this, that, and the other. We got the bag. You know what I'm saying? But he was getting the bag. But we don't say nothing about Errol Spence saying, you know what, dog? Fuck this 1.5 y'all giving me. You know what I'm saying? I want
B-Mac, you always
more.
mislead with the guarantee, but you ain't talking about what the totality that we don't know about. You just
see that
you stop with the
speculation, bro.
1.5.
You talking about hold up, Big Fish. Where this magical money coming from?
After they sell tickets at the arena, at the venue, and
exactly
after the pay-per-view.
So it's all accounted for, right? It's all accounted for, right?
With B-Mac is what you make it seem like the numbers stop at 1.5. That's not all that man is getting, but that's how you make it sound.
No, I think he's making it sound like he's talking about the guarantees, bro. That's how I take it.
The only thing I'm talking about is the guaranteed money up front. You think Floyd ever took 1.5? When he left, he just said he left Top Rank and made more money once he left. That's the green print, right? So why the fuck would I be taking less money on my guarantee than I made at Top Rank? It don't make sense.
I see what you're saying, B-Mac. It's like there's a contradiction there. In one breath, you're saying that, I show fighters the green print, what to do, how to get the most money. But then when it come to making certain fights, the green print don't apply anymore.
You have to be under my whim.
People got to be realistic.
We can't get Floyd money. Oh, you your green print, but we can't get your money.
Right. And plus you got to sign to me at that if we reading in between the lines. So that's a contradiction as well.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm saying. What's up with Errol Spence fighting for more money on his side?
What does Errol Spence though, B-Mac? Hold on real quick. My thing is this though, B-Mac. If money was such a problem, then why was y'all telling him to leave Top Rank? Because Bob could have helped front the bill, right?
Facts.
That's my thing with this whole situation. Like, damn, y'all told the nigga to leave. He left, and now y'all still playing hardball with the money with shit. He could have just stayed with Bob, and y'all would have split it 50-50.
Facts.
Am I off base with that? Or
no, that makes perfect sense. You can split the
possibly
cost.
not be happening. None of it could be possible. None of the stuff that we talking about is actually happening.
What you mean?
Yeah, we don't know nothing.
We don't know nothing. They could be playing us like a fiddle. They could have a deal signed and waiting, or doing it with little bitty details.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
We don't know. We stuck looking stupid right now, running our mouths about these two fellas.
Which is what I said in the beginning. We don't know nothing. You know what I mean? We don't know no more today than what we knew in 2017, 18, 19, 20, and 21.
Yeah, we understand that. That's the obvious. We just making some points, about some possibility, something that could be or could not be.
No, we just rebutting them damn alphabet channels because that's all the shit. These are all they topics.
Yeah, they topics be trash.
Now we do know more. I disagree with y'all like usual. It's a clear who has more leverage now than we do back in 2018, 19, 20, and 21. So that's cleared up.
Who has more leverage?
Exactly.
You know
who got
who.
the leverage, General Big
No, I don't. Please.
Yeah, you know who. Don't ask me a rhetorical question. You know
who got
you
more
know
leverage?
my position, so that's a rhetorical question.
Explain
to me how
it's Errol Spence.
It's how you got the leverage, Big Fish.
The PBC got the leverage because they control their fighters and they had their fighters under contract. So if you're talking about the PBC, yes. As relates to individual fighter, no individual fighter has no leverage.
Errol Spence Errol Spence has leverage.
Y'all can stop saying Errol Spence because Errol Spence don't say shit. He going along with everything, and it don't matter to him. So it's all PBC. If you talking about the leverage, this ain't a Bud versus Earl thing because Earl ain't saying that. What did he say? It's all said and done. If the fight don't happen, it ain't my fault.
It ain't my fault.
He just gone off on his ranch. He ain't doing shit.
Did I not do that? It ain't my fault.
Call Al.
According to Floyd, shit, Spence ain't his own promoter. According to
I've been
Floyd,
said that though.
if you ain't advancing the fight at what he say, $3 or $4 million, you ain't, you
Yep,
ain't
there was
signing
a
no
shot
fight.
at Earl. Yep, and all these
Yeah,
other fighters acting like
according to
that their own
Floyd.
promoter.
Yep.
So I
Hey,
want to know
hey,
how they got this leverage, General Big Fish.
boxers tax forms they filed with 1099s, right, Coach Malachi?
Yep, 1099 independent contractors.
So technically they is boss. So that's technically they all are they boss. But we know what it is when he say he is own boss. But we know he don't call the shots. But he can't refuse. He can't say yay and nay. He got that choice.
Yeah, I think every fighter. Yeah, you're right about that. They can't do that. But if they don't want to fight, they can pass up on it. If they want to accept it, they can accept it. Probably as long as the terms is good enough for them. The fighter does have a choice in that. But as it relates to the guys who gonna put the money up for this fight, man, the decision makers, the suits, them the ones who make the decisions. And it just is what it is. You know what I mean? So if this, if that, A side, B side, heterosexual bud buddies, whatever. At the end of the day, right now we don't have a fight.
Yeah, that we know of. Yeah.
Carissa Shields.
General Big Fish.
Go ahead.
General
Yes,
Big
sir.
Fish. So if Bud say he don't want to do the fight unless he getting the 50-50 of the pay-per-view, should Spence and them meet him in the middle with that, or should Spence walk away from the fight?
I want to see them fight. So whatever they need to do, I'm with it. 50-50 is cool with me.
Zach, so you would suggest that Spence should do a 50-50 and make that fight happen, right?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, similar to what Fury and AJ was going to do when AJ had the belts and all the popularity, and Fury only had the one belt and, the ring shit, the lineal shit. He was going to do 50-50 and 60-40 to the winner in the rematch. So if both fighters want to fight, they can make it happen.
Yeah.
Real, just make it happen.
If it do get made, it's gonna, all this stuff gonna come out, and we're gonna have a lot to talk about.
Yes.
We're gonna have a lot to talk about.
And hopefully we do have a lot to talk about. How about that?
Hey, but
we all agree. We hope we get a chance to talk about all this.
One thing I think we all can be clear about: all the propaganda that we was hearing in April, the fight gonna be announced right after Ugas and Spence fight, and they're gonna be announcing the ring, the date. The fight's gonna happen on the anniversary of Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns. The fight gonna happen, be announced 4th of July. The fight gonna be happening on Kwanzaa. The fight gonna be happening on announced. I think we all know that all of these was lies that was pushed out there by certain content creators. If you don't agree, if you don't get anything else from this, that's what's been going on. They don't
know shit.
Motherfuckers don't know shit.
Right.
B-Mac, you announcing the date this week, right?
What'd you say, True?
Hey, B-Mac, you announcing the fight date this week, ain't you?
I don't know about that, True, because I got a couple more sources I got to go through. And I just got word that Mike Tyson just finished training Errol Spence. And I think that the Mike Tyson Errol Spence information probably come out tomorrow first.
I look forward to your information from your sources, B-Mac.
The Bomac has been reprimanded.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Before I can announce the fight, I got to get all these other narratives out.
Oh man.
Hey, I want to ask. Hey, y'all, I want to ask the whole panel a question. I want to ask the panel a question, y'all. I want to ask the panel a question, y'all. Hey, y'all hear me?
How many times you gonna say that?
Yeah, we can hear you, Boogie. Go ahead, bro.
I want to ask the panel a question. Hey,
now we
know how already okay. Now, when they gonna make up Spence, with the Ugas after Pacquiao, right? So I'm trying to figure out Crawford been setting something up. So after they, probably knew or felt Spence was gonna beat Ugas, why they already had this stuff kind of put in place so this fight could have been announced by now? What y'all think about that? Why they hadn't already been working on something?
Man, that's $1 million question. Maybe they have been working on something. Maybe they haven't. Man, we don't know. We don't.
Pretty much, man.
We don't know,
I'm
man.
sticking with that answer right there because I mean, anything I say would be conjecture, be a waste of my oxygen because I have no idea.
Because they sure make them other fights real goddamn quick. It don't take that long. Like, why they couldn't have already putting this in the mix knowing that Spence was going to go to Crawford after Ugas anyway? Like, why not have his fight already, like, set up in advance,
So
planning it
more to
already?
this
You know
fight.
what I'm saying?
It's more to this fight than just them two fighting each other. Obviously, obviously. I mean, don't we? I mean, a lot of us believe that PBC don't want to let Bud just get the belts and walk away. It's going to be multiple fights. So having that understanding that could be a strong possibility, then it's a lot of details they got to go through. I don't know, bro. I mean, what the fuck? Can they just make the
Excuse me,
fight?
gentlemen. Excuse me, gentlemen. Mr. B. Mike,
Yes, sir.
use the advisor. So listen, I got half. Do you have the other half?
Yes, sir.
You put the money for the fight.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's the only way gonna get made, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, coach, you want in on the deal?
Man, bro, whatever it take, man. At this point, I'm just, bro. Hey, I'm that dude that this is the one thing I wish I want to be wrong about. I said December the 16th, 2021, this fight is not happening. Got a receipt, got a video breaking it down why. I said in that video, I hope like hell that I'm wrong. I said I really hope that I'm wrong. And I'm done. I'm fatigued, bro. I'm like, I'm done. I don't even really talk about it, bro. I'm like, I'm done. I'm seeing undisputed fights being made, unification matches, women's boxing popping with unification matches and undisputed. I'm seeing fights being made everywhere. But when it comes to this fight, it's
not. Coach. Everybody know the fight. We keeping the fight alive
yeah.
because we constantly talking about the fight.
Yeah.
But that shit ain't happening, man. I don't give a damn. Nobody say. Like I said,
Yeah.
after a while, that shit gonna be to the point where nobody even gonna talk about this shit, man. It gonna die down like a fuck.
Hey, that's what I was about to say, man. It seems to me, from the outside looking in, it seems like we are more invested into this fight than the fucking fighters.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen Bud playing basketball, and I don't know what the fuck Earl doing, probably laying on the bed eating strawberry. Like, these niggas ain't worried about this fight, bro.
Hell
But
nah.
it's just getting to the point now, bro. I'm tired of talking about
I
it.
think they just got us
need to
going in
make
a
this shit happen.
whirlwind, bro. I think they just got us going in a whirlwind to build up the anticipation for the fight. I think they just playing down motion.
I mean, how much more anticipation
more
do you
building
need?
up
Like, we
to
talk about the shit every fucking day.
Well,
Listen,
that's they want to keep on doing it.
listen. If we know anything, every now and then one of them will come out and say something, and all of us get like little kids, like on Christmas Day back in the day. We get it. We take that shit and run with it and get hyped up, think the fight fit to be made. Man, that shit ain't coming.
Hey, man, we'd have been on this bitch for damn near 3 hours, man. Let's go ahead and wrap this show
Yeah.
up, man.
Well,
Close
hold
it
on. I
out.
gotta speak to my brother, Big Fish. How you doing, brother? I really came back on the panel to talk to you, my brother. How you doing tonight?
I'm chilling, Mr. Gardner. How about yourself, bro?
Fine. I had to step off for a minute. I didn't get a chance to speak to you, man. I felt kind of bad, because I ain't talked to you in a minute. You've been gone last week.
Yeah, it's good to talk to you, man.
Yeah.
I heard you today. You jumped off when I got on.
Yeah, I got a call. I had to go handle some business, man. I need to be in the bed sleep. I had to come back on and speak to you and talk to my advisor about, we putting this money up for the fight and shit.
All righty, Mr. Golden. Go ahead and do your closing thoughts, bro.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that, man. I enjoyed it. And Coach, thank you, man, for what you said in the chat, man. That really mean a lot to me, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I really, man. That's come. You know, my aunt May, man. She kept foster kids. She kept 150 over the
Ooh.
years, and 150 before she passed away. And I
Yeah.
know that's not an easy thing. You know what I mean?
Nah, you
Yeah.
know, but like I said, I got to take him. I got to get out here. I got to have him in a juvenile court first thing in the morning. So I got to leave from Savannah and go to Macon, do that, turn around and come back. But you know, y'all just keep me in your prayers, man. I don't know how that's gonna work, but for right now, he seemed like a pretty good kid. He don't been through some trials and tribulations. All I can do is try to be a big brother, daddy, whatever. I don't know, but gotta keep me in your prayers, man. And hey, man, I know Quentin don't fell asleep. He quiet as a fuck up there. So you gonna don't let that nigga on your chat no more. After 10:30, Quentin can't come on.
Man, I ain't went to sleep. I'm still up.
I thought this was that called me today.
Yeah, I'm gonna still call you. Hold
Not
on,
out
just
tonight now. Don't call me tonight. Now I'm gonna go to bed.
Nah, I'll hit you up tomorrow.
All right. Hey man, God bless everybody, man. Oh, and True Glitter, what's up, my brother?
Mr. Golden, what's good? What's good?
Not much, man. Not much, man. Not much, man. All right, how you doing, y'all?
Yes, sir. All right, Mr. Golden, salute.
All
All right, going out to Coach, man. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Yeah, man. Y'all just keep doing your thing, man. Just keep doing your thing, man. Just you keeping the boxing stuff alive, man. And I got a new channel I'm starting. Ain't got nothing to do with boxing. Had to get away from this shit for a little bit. I'll be letting you know about it. You know what I mean? It's just about black black male and female relationships. You know what I mean? When expectations meet on reality. And the name of the show is called Midnight Conversations. I'm doing that at night now, man. You know what I mean? So ain't got nothing to do with boxing. I'm really trying to back up off this shit for a little bit. But as relate to this fight, man, I don't know nothing. And as Floyd said, and I take my hat off to Floyd, I gotta he following up with something, he been telling the truth, because the reality is we don't have a fight unless he announce it. Don't believe nothing else we hear outside of him announcing it through Fight Hype. And so far, everything that's been said up until this point has not been true. You know what I mean? From what these other guys been putting out there. So obviously, Floyd, him being PBC, part owner of PBC, him and Al like two flat tires, and Floyd pretty much is the PBC. He built it. It was built off his talent, pretty much. Him and Al Heyman and Richard Schaefer, Oscar De La Hoya, and Sam Watson and all those other guys. It is what it is. So that's how I'm taking it, and that's that, man. Y'all keep putting up a good fight, man. Keep putting up a good fight. That's all I can tell you.
All right, Coach, one more thing, man. Can you tell these motherfuckers to hit the like button? Because I got 247 votes with 168 likes.
Hold on. Let me make sure that I hit the motherfucking like button. Oh, yeah, I hit the like button.
Please tell the niggas to hit the like button.
Hey, man, y'all hit the like button, man. Hold on, E. Yeah, y'all hit the like button, man, and yeah, I hit the like button too. Yeah, y'all hit the like button, man, from a brother E Thriller, man. You know what I mean? 1 through 17 are classics. You know what I mean? Of course, and I just hope like hell, just for our sake, we get the fight. But E, is something that you said. You said it seemed like we are more excited about having this fight than invested in having this fight than actual the promotional companies and the fighters. And I didn't think about that till you just said, and I'm like, bro, you're right. So y'all hit that like button, man.
Appreciate you, Coach. All right, going out to True Gritter, man. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Yeah, man. Salute. Hey, man, I want to let you know, man. Hey, man, you did some real shit, man. Did you notice, man, ever since you plugged in B-Mac, man, your channel, your live, your numbers in your lives and went up, man. Did you notice that? Hey, no, on some real nigga shit though. Like it seemed like when you bless B-Mac, man, it seemed like on your lives, like when I first got on here, it'd be like 30, 40, maybe 60. Now we up into the hundreds on a regular basis, man. You know, sometimes, man, the game will bless you, man. You know, when you give it, you know, you get it back sometimes, man. You know, I just want to point that out, man. That's one thing I noticed, man. Salute, man, to you putting out that realness. Salute to my guy, B-Mac, with the latest and greatest boxing news. You know, if you want that breaking news, man, hey, subscribe. subscribe to Big Mac the Mac Mob, man. Hey,
appreciate it.
He announced
We
the
need that
fight
shit,
date
bro.
in
We need that shit
14
bright and
days,
early
man.
before I clock in, B-Mac. Sources.
Hey, B-Mac, hey, man, you got these guys out here scrambling right now, bro. It's funny as fuck, man.
Hey, true, the wild part about it is it's only the same thing, but it's just flipped. That's
Yeah, I already know. I already
Exactly.
know. Hey, you fucking the game up, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Hey, man, I've been dying ever since you've been dropping those videos, bro.
Hey, man, them niggas looking at B-Mac like this, too. Look at the phone. Them niggas disgusted. Like, what the fuck?
Oh,
he's doing that shit funny as the motherfucker.
Oh,
go ahead, True. My bad.
Yeah,
man.
Oh shit!
It's all good. It's all good. Most definitely, man. Salute, man. Hey, I appreciate what y'all doing, man. This work y'all putting in, man. Y'all most definitely keep a brother highly entertained out here on this road, man. So y'all keep doing y'all thing, and most definitely I'm gonna tap back in, man. Salute to everybody on the panel, Mr. Golden, Coach Quentin, Lil Foot Soldier Fish, and L Boogie, and everybody else that's on here, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, eat Thriller, the Mac Mob, and Coach, man. Them are some of the realest that's out here in the game right now, man. So salute, and I'll tap in next time.
Thank you, fam. Salute, bro. Be safe.
Salute to you, True.
All right, man. Going out to my brother L Boogie. Closing thoughts, man.
Yes, sir. I want to say salute to you, E Thriller, my brother.
Salute.
Another good show, man. Always great. Appreciate you having me on.
Hey, I plugged you in on that new intro too, bro. I don't know if you caught it, but
yeah, yes, sir.
Okay,
I caught
all
it.
right, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I really appreciate you having me on, man. Keep it up. Great work. The sport needed, man. We the ones, keep the sport alive outside of when them guys step in that ring. You know what I'm saying? I want to say salute to my motherfucking big brother, B Millie.
What's up, man, Boogie?
I want to say salute to my main man, my big brother, General motherfucking Big Fish.
Yes, sir.
And I want to say salute. Yes, sir. Salute to my brother Quentin. You know what I'm saying? My brother Steven. Everybody else on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Man, we're going to stay optimistic, y'all, because we got to get the fight. We love boxing. We want to see the fight.
Facts.
We want to see this goddamn fight. It got to happen. Ain't no such thing as this shit ain't going to happen. It got to. We want to see the fight. We love boxing. You know what I'm saying? And peace and respect to y'all, man. And I'm out, baby. Till next time.
All right, salute, fam. Salute, L Boogie.
Can I say something real quick? I know you're trying to go, E Thriller.
Yeah, go ahead,
but, E Dog. When I see you, it's on, dog. When I see you, it's on like popcorn. Cause you starting that shit again. Nah, put it back, put it back, E Thriller. Nah. E Dog. See, that's what I said you was keep talking. You keep talking about the shit about Ray. Wait till I see E Dog.
Wait a minute, hold on. Didn't we already do a video on this shit?
Yeah, he trolling me. He trolling me.
Okay.
E Dog been doing this shit every show. You see how he said the shit. He did the shit. I got him. Go ahead, E Thriller. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say, E Dog. It's on, E Dog.
Hey, man, going out to my brother Q. Closing thoughts.
Oh, man. Good show, man. I had to stay up tonight, man.
Thank you.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I must say, boy, L Boogie, even though he was still juicy, he was kind of on fire a little bit tonight, man. I gotta give him, boy. I gotta give him a props a little bit.
You still ain't said when we gonna set up that debate.
He go out on the
shield. You still ain't said when we gonna set up that debate.
But say, E Thriller.
Yeah.
B Mac.
Yes, sir.
We gotta come up with some rules, right? As far as, man, when we ask questions, we need direct answers. Not the filibustering and all that shit.
Man,
that's big fact.
I'm with you on that. That's my biggest pet peeve when the nigga don't answer my question.
We need to come up with a rule system. You know what I mean? Other than that,
I tell you what you think about this, E Thriller?
Yeah.
Your ass don't answer the question, your ass get muted. That's the only time you know.
Yeah. I'm with that.
That's the only time your ass get muted if you don't answer the goddamn question.
Yeah, that's your
Yeah,
punishment.
you know what? Yeah, because you know what? It prolongs the debate.
Yeah. We be stuck on the same shit for about 50 minutes.
Man, you put in the L Boogie rule, B man.
Nah, nigga, that's that Mr. Jefferson, man. That nigga didn't answer shit the other
Full
night.
of shit.
Shout out to Mr. Jefferson, man.
Man. Other than that, man, enjoy you fellas, man. And until next time, man.
All right, Q. Salute, fam. All right,
Salute.
going out to Stephen Brimley, the unbiased boxing fan. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Yes, sir. I want to give a big shout out to you, E3 and B Mac. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all make this really enjoyable, man. And
Thank you.
I wish nothing but ultimate success for y'all because y'all deserve much more than these other crappy channels to be presenting us with no facts. The second big shout out is to El Boogie because everybody is giving El Boogie all this praise like he really did something big to me tonight. All he did was ask me questions and I answered them unbiasedly and honestly. But El Boogie, you're the champion today, I guess. I don't know how, but
All you gotta do is set up the debate. That's it.
well, listen, we can have it. But even the problem is, though, we're gonna probably end up agreeing a little bit more than you think. But we can get it in, though. I don't care because I'm gonna be unbiased. You're gonna be on the on the buddy side.
So you don't want to give me my props like you don't
I
get
can't. I
Terrence
just think
Hill?
that the prospect, but they were talking like you bodied me or something. All you did was ask me questions, bro. That's all you did was ask me questions, and I answered them obviously. That was it.
Come on, Mr. Steven. Don't get moist. Do not get moist on me.
Who's
Come
getting
on,
moist?
Mr.
All you did
Steven.
was ask questions, and all I did was answer those questions. Ain't nothing moist about that. You freestyling right now, man. Throwing a beat, freeway voice. But at the end of the day, yeah, it looks like Floyd controls it. I wish he didn't because, unfortunately, the Floyd way of doing boxing has, in some ways, hurt boxing just pure on best fighting the best because it's always about the dollar bill instead of the raw craft and just going into war and outdueling the other person. So, we just gonna be on standby, and I hope this fight gets made. If it doesn't, then I'm going to be hella pissed, and I'm probably going to be barking from the toppest ceiling, toppest mountain. I'm going to be screaming. But at the end of the day, we just sitting here as pawns, hoping that this fight get made, so we can talk about who's going to win the fight and enjoy the fight when it does happen, and if it does happen. With that noted, God bless. Good night, my Russell Simmons voice.
Hey yo, before you go, hey yo, L Boogie, ask that nigga again, man. Has he seen the 17 parts? Because I got it pulled up right here just for anybody,
Mr. Who asked Mr. Steve?
Yeah, ask Matt he's seen the 17 parts.
Mr. Steven, I got a question for you, brother.
Yeah, shoot.
Mr. Steven, have you watched parts 1 through 17 in its entirety? That's the question I got. That's what I want to know.
I've watched them mostly very thoroughly, but not watched it in its entirety.
Because if you ain't watched it in its entirety, then we don't have no debate. There's nothing to talk about. That means you is on the show capping. You not following what's going on. Come on, brother.
Oh gosh.
Appreciate that, L Boogie. All right, man. Going out to my brother, General Big Fish. Closing thoughts, man.
Hey, man, I want to get my Dr. Umar Johnson on right now. Please hit that like and subscribe button for my man E Thriller, the Black Picasso. Please hit the like and subscribe button for my man E Thriller, the Black Picasso. Please hit the like button for my man E Thriller, the Black Picasso.
Yes, sir.
Please hit the like and subscribe button for the Mag Mob. Please hit the like and subscribe button for the Mag Mob. Please hit the like and subscribe button for the Mag Mob. All right, with that being said, I learned 3 things tonight. I learned all of L Boogie screen time was spent this week on 17 parts. Stephen Brimley, if nobody else do, you number 1 on the unbiased list, pound for pound, my man. I recognize it. I hear you fight and you play. I give you props, man. You're an unbiased fan, Mr. Brimley.
I appreciate you, Big Fish, for noticing it. They made and everybody
Yeah,
else
no,
said
no
that.
problem, man.
I
But yeah,
appreciate you. That's why you the
that's
Big
all I
Fish,
got,
the
man.
real Big Fish.
I appreciate you having me on, L Boogie, man. It's a pleasure speaking with you tonight. I look forward to that one-on-one fade you was trying to give me tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I catch you on that a later time, man.
I want that smoke.
I appreciate you, General Big Fish. And last but not least, going out to my brother, the Mac Mob, aka B Mac, aka B Millie, aka Shaq Diesel, aka The Undertaker. Take us home, B Mac.
E-Thriller, man, I can't say enough how much I appreciate you, man. One love to you, man. Y'all please hit that like button and subscribe for E-Thriller the Black Picasso. And go share, man. Share the goddamn content. Cause that 1 through 17, everybody still ain't got it. So go share this shit, to be honest. Go share the motherfucker. Spread the love. Hey, man, I want to thank you, man. I get scared on this panel now because I keep looking at Big Fish avatar, and that shit is scary right now because it keep looking right at me and it looking mean. So, Big Fish, you gonna have to do something about it. You gonna have to give me that Bud Light avatar again, but
He switch your shit back.
that nigga Big Fish mad as a motherfucker. But I learned 2 things today. Steven is still slightly moist, but it's okay that he says damp, but that's okay.
Not that.
It's slightly damp, but
super dry.
One love, man. But I just want to say, Big Fish, man, you one thing I did learn from you tonight, man. I appreciate you though. He said no man should say they self is moist, and I agree. So no more men saying you got moist yourself, dog. You gotta let somebody else say that. So to that effect, great show. I see y'all tomorrow night on the Mac Mob, man. Salute to the panel, salute to the chat. E-Thriller, man, you the GOAT. One love to you, man. Appreciate it. I'm out.
Already, man. Shout out to everybody that tapped in with me on the panel, man. Salute. Shout out to everybody that just subbed up to my channel during this live stream. T. White, Kentrell Elder, Boston Gerard, Orleans. Salute. Q to God. Salute, man. I see you. And as always, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Shout out to the Playback Gang. Shout out to Thriller Nation and the Wolf Pack. Until next time, we gone. Holla.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Black Picasso, first round knockout, sweet science, we silence you haters, shout out the Mac Mob. Big fish you trolls can't swim with the sharks. Dinging on him with a straight jab to the jaw. Now he leaking in his corner, hit that thumbs up button, let's debate. Who can test an eye? I will fucking wait. Full court pressure, Coach K until I retire. Mosquito spray you haters away, shucking and jobbing. L Boogie tapped in too, let's talk this boxing. Subscribe, like, and smash on that naughty bell button. Me and Mac like the new Shaq and Kobe. Hall of Fame the game, all our gloves is golden. They too moist, I'm the one, I'm the voice. Just face it, straight facts, listen straight to the point. No other option, this shit colossal. You're now tuned in to Black Picasso. No other option. It's Black Picasso. Let's talk this boxing.